June 10th.
Thank you.
Yeah, decades ago.
Hiding would have been a
That was
better
2 weeks.
choice.
It was the night after Cosmo.
This character been around.
There it is.
Oh yeah, Anchor.
For a second, I thought that was like a stream of this room. I was like, why does it look so different?
This. Oh.
The other one, like the dark one.
Discord.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
I
No,
know.
that's not our room. No.
I was really excited for the Perfect Dark speed run, and then the guy was like the worst thing.
Oh no.
You want to have to watch it.
He was just very
Yeah.
cringy.
Oh no.
I'm scared now to get. If I get too into speedruns, I'll become a girl.
Oh yeah.
That's my fear now.
What? Is there a lot of transgenderism going on in there, or what?
Is that what you're talking about? Are you not into speedruns?
I
I thought you were
don't-
gonna say, are you not into transgenderism?
Nothing wrong with
That's
that.
different.
Question. I'm not.
I'm into speed
Good
runs,
one.
so
Good
I'm
one.
just into GDQ, and I don't get the reference.
You don't get. I mean, there's a lot of transgenders in speed running.
Okay, didn't know that.
There are.
Okay. You think
Cosmo, right? Most famous one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, he like lost his mind though.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Like literally. After like the World Championships of Nintendo,
Yeah.
like in front of Miyamoto himself, he like completely blew it,
Oh no.
and then he became a woman. Shame. Don't do speedruns.
We are live.
Friends,
Yeah.
don't let
So-
friends do speedruns.
Damn.
To have something like that happen to you.
Wow.
If you choose to do that just independently, different story.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright. Anyways,
Let's talk about that some more.
there's some weird microphone glitch.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what happened.
Pretzel chewing. So last session we ended off.
Kind of ended the night, correct? We started the
I think the
day.
night was like, for all intents and purposes, ended, but no, we hadn't
Yeah.
jumped to the next day. just
Right,
yet.
right. That's exactly. Adam's just bleeding.
I was drinking.
Well, pouring it on the wound. You got machete, dude. It's not like just.
That's not
It's
that
not just like a
bad.
paper cut. No, I guess. How many harm did you say you could get?
How many can you get?
Yeah.
It's like 7. No, 6.
6.
I think it's 6. I think you're halfway.
Yep.
Yeah. Half dead, half alive.
Perfect. There.
A half glass full, half glass empty situation.
Yeah.
Right. Like that. And I mean, I got.
I'm 30,
I got
so
a
I'm
night's
half
sleep.
dead. I feel fine.
We got a night's sleep.
From a night's sleep, you will recover 1 harm.
Boom.
Anyone else, if they have harm, they can recover
Let's see.
up to 1.
Studs or somebody did, didn't they? Didn't one of the
Oh,
person get it?
I
You,
did.
you didn't
I
get
got-
the punch to the.
I got baton in the face.
That's
by a
right.
protester.
That's right.
You could have been with that woman. You blew it.
She would have taken away all your pain.
You blew it. I'm about business.
But
I was
Baja
business
Blast.
and stunted.
That reminds me.
That was a lot of business that could have been involved in that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Certain type, yeah.
So you still haven't identified who would the inside man or woman or multiple people were. We've got some leads. You
Yeah.
still have access to the facility. Your cover hasn't been blown or anything. And even if it was, well, you still work for the company, so they might have a hard time kicking you out. But you do understand that as the more time goes on in this mission, the more difficult it might be to either corner the suspect if they're looking for a window to flee or recovering whatever, or the transmitted file of that technology. So.
I put that keylogger on that girl's computer.
On Dinya Balu's computer, yeah. So that's her server room station. So
I know her porn searches.
right. You'll have all that information available to you.
So I remember there were 2 suspects we had, right?
Yeah.
One of them we talked about.
Gazi, whose phone we were trying to steal.
And Ghazi's brother.
brother.
His brother is the real suspect.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's the guy in the R&D that's quarantined.
Yeah.
Just the one.
Just the
Well,
the one.
One that we care of.
Though,
Right.
yeah.
Now let me ask this question: if I wanted someone to pickpocket something, which of you would be the best for
What
that?
skill does that use? Style?
No,
Cool.
not style.
Probably.
Cool.
Probably cool.
Me, probably.
So
So
we're
I am the
2
infiltrator?
suspects right now.
Okay.
Infiltrate the
So,
pockets.
go back to the facility. We're poking around. We find Ghazi. We have a distraction, and we spill coffee on his crotch or something, and then you grab his phone.
Okay.
That's what's going
Do the old bump and run.
Out of character, I will fail this hard. But in character, I will try it.
It means it as studs out of character.
Don't come back.
So our
You
two
go back into
our-
the streets
our-
of Cairo.
Who's
Yeah.
the suspect inside? It's one of the researchers, right?
I don't remember his name. They're all suspects.
Salami ham.
We'll kill them all.
Is
Salami ham, was that it?
Is it
Salami.
That's
Peshwan?
my contact.
Sean?
Ali Peshwan.
That's the
Piggy
one we
Porker?
suspect.
That's the chief researcher.
And he's the chief researcher. And then the other one is
I had the word Clint Isaac.
Ghazi.
Ghazi, something Ghazi.
Yeah.
Well,
It's not Benghazi.
Not-
but
And not the
one
one
of his
we
brothers.
are
I think
contact,
that's
but
his
his
son.
brother.
What?
so Yusuf Ghazi
Yusuf.
was the stand-in for Alexander
Yeah.
Naismith.
And his
And
brother.
you found out that his brother is a member of the Sons of the Pyramids.
Now, so that handles Ghazi. We'll send the text from his phone, lure his brother out, and we'll jump him. As for the R&D guy, do we want to just like, can we just take him?
Good cop, bad cop.
Can we just be like, look, this is what we're actually here to do, and we're taking him with us?
I mean,
Interrogation.
Technically, but the thing is, then it blows it blows our cover. It immediately tells them. That
But
we're-
our cover is served. It's perfect.
Yes. Well, if we believe that he's at least
Also,
one component of the two.
You're just taking him out of the facility.
We take him to the hotel room and we get personal.
That also raises suspicions from people on site that we're like involved if they don't know we're appropriate.
It doesn't matter what
We
other
will be
people
soon
think.
enough, I guess.
We're here for a specific reason.
I mean, who exactly do we need to let know that we're taking this guy? Naismith?
Probably.
He knows.
So that's probably who we'd have to ask.
Earl, you were
Actually,
supposed
he
to
might.
phone?
You could probably help us with it. If we told him we need Mr. Ghazi,
Yeah.
he could like assign him to like, hey, you need to be here.
Well, not Ghazi. Oh,
Peshwan.
Either one, I guess.
I mean, Ghazi, we're just stealing his phone.
But we want to use the
You're
other guy
good.
alone.
Yeah. Because we want to talk to him.
Where do you want him?
Where do we want him?
Yeah.
Where do
In the hotel room?
Oh, can we just
I mean,
talk to
I
him?
don't know if we have a safe house somewhere.
I mean, can we just talk to him in the quarantine zone? Why does he have to be off site?
Right.
I don't know. I don't know what the quarantine zone is like. Do we have privacy there? Are there cameras?
I think he has his own
We
private
would
like room type thing.
He has like a tiny little apartment in the quarantine zone. It's like overnight lodgings for the researchers, which is being
Perfect to
used
fit.
to.
5
Cameras?
Not in the little apartments, no.
Okay, then we can just pop down there.
Not in the bathrooms.
Pop them off.
Shove them in a cot. Yeah. Break the cot.
No.
Bring the piano wire.
We could waterboard him. There's a lot we
Good
could do.
waterboard them.
Remember your objectives for the mission. Do you recall?
We're here to waterboard this guy.
That's the objective.
They are
We
to
wanna-
destroy the file if it can't be recovered,
Yep.
eliminate who took the file, and identify who was supposed to receive it.
And we want to kill all the insiders. Right.
That is the
Yeah.
desired goal. Yep.
I mean, we don't
Yeah, I mean, if the
have
recipients
any
get
strong
killed.
leads other than these two gentlemen. So, well,
So yeah,
I could
needing
just
to get
continue.
we need to either destroy or find the files still. So we can't kill these guys. That's what Sean is.
I
I
didn't
think.
say to kill him.
I know, but
Waterboarding doesn't kill.
Correct.
Doesn't kill.
but I think that was what he was trying to insinuate.
Unless you do it really
there.
poorly.
Yeah.
Or really well. Yeah, one of the
Don't
two.
pour the water down their mouth.
That's your definition. You like
Well,
pour it
it's
down a board so it just seeps off the end of the board. That's what you think waterboarding is.
Well, I could put out my feelers and try to.
This isn't icons, Phil. It's like straw.
No, that's not icons for you.
I mean, I could conduct some actual like engagement interviews with some like departments, try to feel out where
We
people
did
are
that. We
dissatisfied.
did that last time.
Not everyone was there.
We didn't feel everyone, but we felt enough.
Okay.
I like the
It's
word.
all
We
about
have
focus.
two suspects.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we
Well,
still
really,
need-
we've never met. We don't really have a contact.
But both of
The
them.
brother.
The brother? We
No,
never
no,
met him.
not the brother. I guess.
We're
But he
trying to
didn't.
meet the brother.
But he
Right.
didn't infiltrate. He didn't infiltrate the data.
We think if the brother.
Brother?
We
I don't think he took
Aren't
the
we
think
saying
data.
we thought
Yusef-
Ghazi might have helped him?
I'm not sure.
That's what I'm saying.
The brother knows a lot more than Ghazi. And that's why we want to talk to him.
Yeah.
Kazi could have inadvertently helped him.
Well, what do we think is our best first play? Peshwan or Gus?
I think Szechuan.
Szechuan.
I think both.
Want to split the party?
I think because based on the text message you saw on his phone, it didn't seem like Ghazi was like voluntarily like helping him.
I didn't say that, but we want to meet the brother.
How do you think he got in?
Maybe he's working with Szechuan.
So why don't we go after Peshwan?
We are going after Szechuan.
Alright.
Is that an actual name? What's the actual name?
Peshwan.
Peshwan.
Szechuan.
It's pretty close to it, so I haven't been corrected.
So I'm going to screw you off because you said Szechuan, then Adam said Szechuan, then he actually said Peshwan. And then Adam said Szechuan
One or
again.
two. We know who we're talking about.
Paul Walls and
Yeah.
Johnny Szechuan.
So,
Do we need to maintain any public appearance for the site?
Public?
We haven't even.
are you talking about rolling in with like a machine gun or something? Like, what are you saying?
I'm saying for our cover while
For
we're
our
trying to
question.
execute all these because we haven't hit day one yet for being on site for engagement purposes.
That is true. Phil could be our cover.
We walked in at like 6 p.m.
Did
Yeah.
some talking.
Did some talk.
Did some
Yeah,
talking.
right.
It'd be suspicious if we don't, unless we can execute the rest of the mission like within the day.
For now, yeah, I
I
can see
mean,
it.
we'll be maintaining the cover to get Ghazi's phone. You'll be maintaining the cover until you get to Szechuan.
I
And
can
he's in
But once
quarantine.
you're beating on him, that's
Sure, yeah,
you're not assessing
So
anything.
how are we splitting this up? Who's doing what?
well, I read some books last night.
Studs
Engagement.
is part of the Ghazi operation.
Mm-hmm.
Szechuan trusts me. You see my face.
Okay, I can do the distraction for Ghazi.
Okay.
I mean, you're probably the best at beating on people,
I sure
so
am.
you can go waterboard them.
Are you a killer? You are.
He's a killer.
Try not to.
Yeah,
He's
don't
the,
kill him.
He's the gardener.
Don't let the water go down the throat.
Okay.
That's the key.
For
Going in
for-
the ear.
Yeah,
a
go
towel.
in the ear.
Owl.
Yeah.
Ah!
Phil, I don't know. You were supposed to bang that bitch.
I know, right? I can hold some seminars.
A TED talk.
Yeah.
TED Talks are always good.
You get every single person in the whole facility at your TED Talk except for the guys you want to Perfect.
Amazing.
Yeah. That's a master plan.
I mean, you can either go with them to beat on the guy, or you could keep up the cover and
I guess
see
it
if you
depends
can
on where
suss
you
out
think.
some other info.
I feel like at least one person has to keep the cover.
Not all day though, for example.
No, maybe for like the morning or midday or.
I mean, we're not going to be here all day.
Yeah, I mean like
How about
How long does it take to waterboard a guy?
it would take days before you knew if we actually did anything or not. Like people have to talk in lunchroom like, oh, do you get engaged yet? And like, no. Oh, maybe they didn't get to us yet. You know?
Okay, how about this?
The rules of engagement.
If we do everything in the morning, or at the same time at first, then once you guys communicate, what's what with your findings, I can just leave the site anyhow.
Right.
Keep up minimal appearances.
That's what you do best, Phil.
Minimal appearances.
you guys head out to the.
Yeah, we're going to the site.
You.
We're all going to.
Everyone's going to the site.
Oh, you guys are doing it for the Gazi thing too? Okay.
No,
He's
we're
got
gonna do that
Can
tomorrow.
we do it as a
I guess I didn't.
We're taking a day.
All right. Go down to the parking garage. The site director's there when you get out of your vehicle. She kind of motions to you specifically,
Ugh.
and she says, "Yeah. Is there any reason that this will need to extend beyond today? Your evaluations?"
I don't see one reason one way or another. I think if we nice evasive answer.
Such a non-answer.
I have a doubt.
Okay.
I'll give you an update by the end of the day. I think usually this doesn't take more than a couple days.
All right. She doesn't seem too thrilled by that, but very well.
I give her a smile. We'll be out of here soon enough.
Okay.
She
She
with you now. The ship is sailed.
she says, "I haven't been introduced to the rest of your evaluators here."
Oh. This.
You have visible wounds. Like you've recovered them, but you've definitely been Yeah.
How do you explain that? Like, I tried to mow the lawn.
Okay. Flashback. Did
cut
we?
myself shaving?
She says, "I hope Cairo's been treating you okay."
Yeah, I tripped last night after heading to the club.
Okay, so I guess that's kind of an introduction. All right,
I just smile and nod.
just
This.
okay.
My crew.
All right.
We're still in our car?
No, you're in the parking
Okay.
garage, but she like intercepted you guys before you like went into the building.
Trust me, they're all experts in the field.
All right. She says, "Well, I'll be in my office."
You're gonna
Good.
need a
Yep.
distractor for us. He's getting suspicious
She might be.
of the cause.
Okay, where are you guys going?
Well, me and Thomas will be going to the second floor.
I don't remember.
We're up at the quarantine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we have
Second
to
or
like
third?
we have to flag down there again. I think.
I'm gonna head to the cafeteria.
Okay. Yep. Research area, cafeteria. We'll start at the cafeteria.
I guess I'm following you because
Yeah.
I'll
Yep.
put us
I'm
together.
just getting a cup of
I
coffee.
figured what?
Okay. Yep. You see Dinya Balu's there, and she's kind of nervous in your presence. Okay. She gets her coffee in front of you and then gets out of the way. You see that she's been escorted by a guard. Or no, she's not. She's tech team. Never mind. She's not escorted by a guard. They're all still in the quarantine. Yep. Okay. You get your coffee. Whoever wants coffee gets coffee. You guys, to go to the research area, once again in the elevator, you're greeted by Naismith. And he says, "We've got some unfortunate news. I think the quarantine will not last longer than the day. The director wishes them to resume their normal work operations, and I'm being overridden, more or less. So if you have any more questions for the researchers, I would try to get those ironed out soon."
Copy that.
Director's an idiot.
Today's the day.
You have any prime suspects at the moment?
We'll tell you when we do.
As protocol dictates, I'll be outside the research area while you're conducting your interviews.
Very well.
Okay. He opens the door, or you step out of the elevator. He puts in the access code to the quarantine zone, and then sits back down in his chair and just idly is like looking at his comm as you guys head inside.
Just playing some Candy Crush.
Yeah.
2000.
Okay. We'll stick with the guys in the research area for now. You're looking for Peshwan?
Yep.
Okay. He looks a little surprised to see you back again today. He says, "Well, they can't keep us in here forever, so it'll be nice to be able to get back to a normal routine.
Yes, I hear today might be the last day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's good news.
We do just
Some
grab.
sweet and sour sauce.
Street to street. It's one stop away.
What are you talking about?
Sweet and sour sauce.
Oh.
Szechuan?
No.
No. He
It's
wants sweet
being
and sour.
satellite tracked to this.
That's right.
Door. Okay.
It is.
He sees every little.
He says, "You have more questions for me?"
Yes. In fact, my colleague here didn't get the chance to.
What report you?
Routine water.
Didn't get the
board.
chance to come yesterday, but he did want to make it down to the quarantine area, and so if you don't mind, do you have a room we can use?
A room? Well, this is a room. It's like just it's like a kind of a broad, longer room, a lot of equipment.
Are the other researchers here too?
There's like a couple of people there, yeah.
Well, you must understand. We don't want to talk about this stuff openly.
Well, I suppose. He still has like his own little office as the head
Well,
researcher.
he's the head, yeah.
Yep.
That's fine.
Yep. He closes the door behind you guys as you enter, and he sits down on his chair and he says, "Now you're starting to worry me a little bit. You suspect one of my team?"
All right. Out of it before Sean. We start this with Sean.
Flashback.
Okay.
Well, because I wasn't fully here for most of this stuff last week when this. Why do we suspect him specifically?
Egyptian woman told us that he's part of the center of the pyramid.
Oh.
Him himself?
That's what I thought, yeah.
What's her name? Did
I
the
don't
one
think
that's
he was
nervous nervous around
Yeah.
you, right?
Looking nervous.
So she's not
Was
part
he
of the
locked
tech
Or
team.
with ties too.
Ties.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Well, he's actually said some stuff tying to them, like support
Only
to
if ever
them.
confronted him about it directly.
Right.
We can just do that.
He's wearing a "Make Egypt Great Again" hat right now.
Pulls out a knife, we can kill him.
The real
There you
mega.
go. Yeah.
Okay, so
Wait,
I just wanted to try
One
to.
last thing. Do we have like official badges or something like that if we're ever questioned?
Yeah, you have the badges that
Your
have our
ID
cover.
name cards. Yep.
Are those our customer engagement IDs?
Yes.
Hmm.
I don't know if we have like corporate badass badges.
That's what I was hoping for. That's okay.
No, alright.
Well, they got you.
Sign of
They
the
got you.
Inquisition.
They got you like everywhere in the building except the quarantined area. So
Like that's
they're
where
pretty.
Naismith had to override.
That's where Naismith escorts you each
I think
time.
he's asking in case something goes astray, where like people are preventing him from doing his actual job. Does it have something to prove to them outside of that coverage?
No,
Right.
beyond your ID card, you have just whatever you.
Plausible deniability.
Right.
Okay. Okay, resume character.
just the
Yeah.
way we like
Okay.
it. So he asked us if we wanted someone on his team.
He said he's worried. Oh no, he said something about this.
So he says, "Well, now you're making like since you brought him in for like this private talk, you know."
Yeah,
it's
he's
just-
worried that we had someone on his team. Was,
Yeah.
It's like, well, I'm going to be direct. We heard some troubling rumors that you have ties to the Sons of the Pyramid.
He says, "Well, gentlemen, I think if that was your only qualifications for your suspicions, you'd have quite a number of people in this building involved in this, and you'd be doing more harm than good to the company if you threw out everyone on those grounds. I mean, yes,
So
I
you're
know
saying-
I know of people in that organization.
So you're saying there's a lot of people working here who have ties.
Well,
Your
no,
organization.
not necessarily, but it is a very pervasive group."
But you do have ties.
He says, "Well, I have no official dealings with them.
Official, you said.
I am firstly loyal to Lionel Biotics, of course." He says, "I'd never let anything like that get in the way of company security, of course." He says,
Is there
"Am
a-
I against the idea of an independent Egypt? No, I'm not. So I don't aid and abet their activities, but I can't say I'm against them either.
Is there like an assess action? See, like if he's telling the truth or...
There is.
But you don't know about it.
Now remember, we had a plan B. D.
Which was locking the whole place down.
No,
No, that was incriminating.
framing.
Oh yeah.
Framing somebody. Faking
Is this the
the
guy you
data.
want to frame if we're wrong?
Faking the data transfer out, essentially.
Right.
BJ, rethink your thoughts, Mark. We are never wrong. That's lesson 1.
We have to.
So
we need a reputation. Well,
This is a lot harder looking at this when it's not in a book. That's my own fault. Control F doesn't work in PDFs.
some PDFs it does, but some are
Does
also
it?
shit.
Okay.
I mean, it could have been that one.
I thought it would be right by act under pressure. There it is. Yeah, you're closely studying a person, so I will allow an assess move.
Is that a mind?
That's edge.
Perfect.
Edge above.
10.
Okay, you can ask 3 questions of the situation.
who's really?
Are they freeform or does it give me options?
Yeah, I'll let you look at the options. You're not limited to these. So if there's like a burning question that you have, like an insight roll or something, you could substitute that. It might count as like 2 holds.
What am I doing?
So it might be considered more valuable than these, but you have 3, so you'd be able to ask a pretty critical question.
I
So
didn't
the
realize
gist
it
of what
comes
I
out
want
on
to know is
Tuesday.
like, is he...
It's a weird time to land.
Do I get the
Yeah,
impression
we're
that he's
trying
hiding
to do
something?
a land party.
You absolutely do. That costs 2 holds, but you know that
I'll take the
He
bait
is-
this time.
you get the instinct that he is related to this case, and that he's also probably on the verge of cracking with the 2 of you like confronting him privately in his office.
That's definitely good.
Yep.
Do I have to use them all immediately or just in the
No,
interaction?
you still could have one left if you wanna, as long as this is like the scene. Like if you like leave the room or encounter him like a day later, like that won't be valid. You'll have to do another move.
Well,
We know you're guilty. We have evidence. Yeah.
Lie to us.
So ominous when they put it like that.
You are next.
It's such a scary thing to
So does that mean all his
say on
questions
your
are
phone.
passed, or he
I
has
have one saved
you
in
have
one.
Gave these other people sauce.
Perhaps we'll need it, like, if he,
Is that them right now?
Try something.
I think we know enough to, like, proceed.
The
So I
sauce
say,
boss.
what kind of sauce is this?
Hand delivering sauce to my door.
So actually, this can't be that.
It's gotta be them.
It is them. Well,
I am next.
You
That's
have
what I
like
said.
That's a
Put it
BMW van.
Dude,
What the heck?
Sauce.
The sauce comes from my class.
Caliber.
What is this?
What, the sauce?
Yeah.
He's some sweet and sour packets he bought.
a bunch of sweet and sour
120
packets.
100 cups of craft sweet and sour.
Just,
Oh,
they
wow.
all expire in like 2
Alright.
weeks. Just
Gotta eat them fast.
So then we can tell he's sweating.
Oh yeah.
If he's nervous.
Well, what if I,
Waterboard him a bit.
it wasn't just rumors. We have evidence that you were involved in the security leak.
He says,
heartbeat. Oh man, he's got a
I'd like to know if it's within my rights. What evidence is that?
You'll know what we want you to know.
Okay, you remain stoic.
Sauce is here.
The sauce boss.
this sauce.
On the verge of
It's our,
breaking this
it's our
person.
job.
Should be breaking his nose.
Okay, that's what I do. I push him against the wall.
Okay. He's frightened.
Alright. I'm not trying to like hurt him.
No, but you're trying to scare him.
Just
Yeah.
more.
He
If
says,
you don't tell us the truth, it's gonna get a lot worse for you.
Now we know you were involved, but if you were helping someone else and you help us find that person, that's gonna make it a lot better for you.
okay. Mert, you can do play hardball,
Okay.
and you can add an extra 1 because you've got Thomas like being like a good cop. So it's
So does that hardball add something to it?
Hardball's a move.
Yeah,
It is modified by.
Style.
Yep.
Okay. So I get a +1 on
No, it might be edge.
Should be me.
Play hardball is edge.
It's edge. So
Yep.
I don't
Oh,
get
be a
+1.
badass. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
That's a
12.
terrible roll.
12?
Yeah, it's 12.
Okay.
No, it's not.
It's a 6 and a 5, and I get a 1 from Thomas.
Oh, yeah. There's
I have a
one
0
from
edge.
Thomas.
Oh my
I
god.
forgot about the one from
Yeah.
Thomas.
Alright. He says, okay, just take your hands off me, please.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
I'm like
Don't
right
want
next
you
to him
do.
still.
He says, clearly you're not an assessment team.
Sure.
Don't tell him
Alright.
that. Don't.
He says,
Special assessment.
well, he says, maybe we can make a deal, as your friend's suggestion.
Tell us what you know.
He says, alright.
So he starts writing stuff down.
Mm-hmm. Well, when I was finishing research on the CMRS, I understood the significance of this product. I also know how Lionel Genetics tends to compensate its researchers. They would profit enormously from it. I'd get a minor pay increase, and that would be the end of it. I thought I deserved more for my work. So I reached out. I tried to get it out of the facility, and, well, as you know, it was not successful. He says, if you would help me, it would be a huge payday for you and whoever you're working with.
So you're saying the file transfer wasn't successful?
No. He says, I have a client who will compensate extremely well, and I will give you more than your fair share of the cut if you get me out of here.
So you have it on you.
Who's paying?
He says, well, we can talk about that once leaving the facility is step one, right?
I think you just want to escape.
Of course I do, but I think we could be partners in this. He says, you know, Lionel Gentech or Biotics, they're not going to do the right thing with this technology. It's going to be expensive. It's going to be something for the elite. It's not going to achieve any of the things that it's capable of. This could solve world hunger.
We can't take this kind of risk without assurances.
He says, well, I mean,
Monetary insurances.
of course. The moment we're on a plane out of here, I will make sure that you receive the funds in your accounts. You can be with me while it takes place so that you know that's coming.
Where would we be going?
Again, that can wait till later. How many people are you working with?
A few.
Okay.
I feel like we're being interrogated.
That's the power of Peshwan.
Oh, man.
He's trying to tempt
That's
you.
good. That's good.
Well, I'm trying. I also am trying to go back to. We're actually hired by.
You work for Lionel Biotics.
Right. Like
Yeah.
that's literally who hired. Like we
Yeah,
are
look,
employed
and
by.
he's saying-
Are there cameras in here?
Nope.
No.
This.
Alright.
this
So that's why I was
office.
going back to.
Well,
Naismith-
there are cameras, but the audio feed is
Right.
not active.
Naismith, Ghazi, they all work for them, and they outwardly hired us to bring us inside.
No,
We're part of.
we
Lion
work for the
Bites.
corporation.
You do.
Period.
Right, but they secretly brought us into their own place
Yep.
without
uncover-
really letting people know who we were from
Exactly.
the outside.
Yep.
So I'm saying is
Like
like we
internal
know,
affairs.
right? I'm saying, but like that's what. So this guy thinks we are just like maybe not even
Yeah.
the length of what we
Well,
are.
I mean, he realizes you're like you know about the breach, and then
Right.
you're like investigating it in some capacity. But he's just trying to,
yeah, save his life.
yeah.
Or
and you guys make money. He makes money.
Right.
and-
No, it's
Yeah.
understandable.
Yeah.
I just wanted to remind who our actual employer is.
Who is
we-
that?
remind
That is
who?
Lionel.
To remind
Reminding
who?
him.
Myself.
Yeah.
Who's really in control?
Right.
That's a good
Really?
question. That's a good question for right now.
Yeah.
No, hold on. That's a scary question.
Well,
What danger is here?
You know what?
Okay.
I'll ask the question. How can I best take advantage?
Okay.
oh, so this is a question for you or for
Yeah, it's
Preston?
for the MC.
Okay.
Hey, researcher, how can I best
The master.
You get the impression that he's willing to immediately tell you pretty much whatever you want to know without respect to your believability, just because he's been physically intimidated by him. So
Okay.
as far as like other insiders, there's a good deal of information you can still acquire for free without. The one thing he seems to be very hesitant on is where the file was intended for. So that
Okay.
seems to be a closely guarded secret for him that would no amount of intimidation could extract from him.
No amount.
Well, I mean, you haven't tested that to the limits yet, but
Okay.
yeah.
All right. I've got a direction.
No amount. We'll see about that.
All right. So let's say we did want to make this deal. First things first, we do need an answer for our employers.
Okay.
So
I can
who
give
else?
you someone
Who
to
else
take
was
the
in
fall.
on it?
Carl Dunnage.
He worked with you on this.
Yes, he works in the IT department. He brought down the ICE countermeasures for the transmission. And in truth, the transmission was not a failure. I deliberately only transmitted a portion of it so that they'd at least understand the implications of the research.
You get a taste.
Yes. But I never intended to send the complete file. I would be a fool to do that. I'd rather ensure that only me personally delivering it will actually give them what they need.
So you haven't been paid yet either.
No, but the payer is dealing with a figure in, well, I should say, in seven-figure territory for this.
And how do you know they won't just kill you after they get the file?
He says, well, the research is in essence complete, but with me working with them, they would be able to begin manufacture of the product much more quickly otherwise. I think it's a calculated risk. Of course, I don't know for sure that they would treat me in the proper way, but they're reputable. I'll say that much as well, too.
These are. I forgot to share flashback. Did he say Sons of the Pyramids? Is that who this he's working with, or did he not say it all?
He never implicated the Sons of the Pyramids.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Well, we know.
Yeah.
It does have nothing to do.
Well, we did say take a plane out of here.
I will
To
say.
the client.
And what do you know about Ghazi?
Who's Ghazi?
Yusuf.
Oh,
Good.
isn't he just
Good
he's just
answer.
one of the mid-level executives here?
Okay. So Carl Dunnage and you, that's the only people who were in on this?
Within the facility, yes. Carl would be a good fall man. He hasn't been the best partner to work with. I'd have no remorse seeing him take the hit for this. I think he resents my Egyptian blood.
Somebody
We
talk
all
to
do.
Carl, right?
I know. Yeah.
Someone
I mean,
talk to Carl, right?
He's back. Nope. No one ever interviewed Carl.
See, all right.
He
Well,
wasn't there that day.
Unbelievable. Racist.
well, it's in our hands. You know who gets detained and who doesn't. So, the quarantine. He's gonna lift the quarantine tomorrow. We'll see you then.
He nods and says,
Are there arrangements for our deal to stand? Are there arrangements you need to make?
he says, I'll only need a short time to prepare at my own residence. From there we can proceed to the airport.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow.
Very well, very good.
Okay. We gotta flash the money in front of all of them to see what they think.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I want to kill the guy.
You do want to kill?
You would kill
He's
this
a-
killer.
That's our job. no,
Yeah, do it, Bert.
We could keep our
Legit.
options open.
I know. Well, I don't have to yet.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta find out who he's working
But
for.
one of our objectives is
Once we
eliminate.
get him out, we'll get our answers. First step's just to get him
You'll
out.
get answers for him. I got you.
All right. So you guys have some critical information.
We do. Yeah.
Do you like send out a comm message?
Don't go
Keep this to
after
yourselves and break off. Payday.
Side deal.
Yeah.
Side deal.
Right.
We just say it's Carl Dunnage.
It's him.
We'll see you guys in like
Oh my god.
a month.
Hmm.
No, just kidding. Okay.
Yeah,
so
we can say we got
we get into
got
the
names.
elevator.
We'll just say he named names.
to them. Yeah, he named names.
Let's hear him.
Not Gazi.
Well, wouldn't our thing still be going on like
Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
so-
Simultaneously, definitely.
You want to steal Gazi's phone.
That was what we were doing.
So how much
In what
time?
in
how
what
much time do you
context?
think our interrogation took? They're
From-
going to get a text
from
saying
when you
not
split off-
Gazi.
From when you split off from the rest of the group,
Yeah,
probably about 15 minutes.
and you went and got coffee first.
How
He
long
did.
does that take?
4 minutes.
Okay, so what's your point?
I'm just saying.
We're stealing the
John.
phone. I still want it regardless.
He has a different.
I mean, I'm just gonna accidentally spill coffee on him, and Studs is gonna grab the phone.
There you go.
It's pretty simple.
Okay.
Taylor's oldest time.
Ah! Oh, coffee's been spilled on it.
Is it like hot scalding like
I mean, it's not like
coffee?
McDonald's coffee.
Yeah. That can burn through like titanium, like straight. Yeah.
Probably pretty hot.
Okay.
The coffee's been spilled.
You're gonna lift his comm while that's happening.
Yep.
Sounds like an act under pressure. I'm just gonna review it.
I hope I got the right man for the job. You probably didn't.
It's like
You got the
if
right
this
character
fails,
for the job.
relations with this guy is gonna be really tough.
I mean, we're gonna
going
have to
forward.
kill him if you fail. So his death will be on your hands.
He worked with Carl Dunnage.
Yeah,
Get
that's
it
what
for
we'll
the brothers.
say, of course.
Okay.
I'll hack his phone and
You'll
put
get.
some text
All right, so
messages.
you can get an additional +1 to your act
Nice.
under pressure here. The coffee is assisting you.
It's all
You don't
coffee.
hear
does.
that too often.
Yeah,
Alright, and this is a cool.
it's cool.
It's so cool.
It's pretty cool.
Somewhat cool.
That would be a 10.
All right.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
I'm so
For
sorry.
God's sakes.
Oh, all thumbs.
I'm all pus. Yeah.
I'll go grab some paper towel from the cafeteria.
Okay. Well.
I hope that wasn't a new shirt.
He's just. Okay. He starts wiping himself down. Yeah, I don't know why that sound's happening, but that's okay.
I've gotta go get another coffee.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it. Just walk away.
Okay. So he's definitely gonna be grumpy, but you've got a window of opportunity until he next looks for his comm.
I think we're heading back to the van.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
He's never seen that phone again.
You're back in the van.
Okay, I'm gonna send a text message to his bro.
Okay. What's the text message gonna say?
It's gonna say like
Suck a D.
we're compromised. Some shit going down with Lionel, and I'm having second thoughts about Sons of the Pyramid. Can we meet up tonight?
Alright, so we've got.
I mean, we have to kill every son of the pyramid.
Some shit going down.
Completely remove that entire organization.
Alright.
That was our objective.
What?
Because they stole this data.
Did they?
I don't care.
We'll make it fit.
We'll make it fit.
Right.
We're never wrong.
So you said some
Never
shit's
wrong.
going down
With Lionel.
with Lionel.
And I'm having second thoughts about the sons of the pyramid.
God, that's like just this perfectly vague message.
That's right. But they're bros.
Yeah, they are.
Can't.
I mean, Ghazi is a true Egyptian,
Yep.
so it makes sense.
Okay. He says, we're having a meeting tonight at the pyramids itself. So he invites you to join him there. Drone strike. Drone strike.
Yeah.
All right. Or bear deployment.
Drone strike would
Yeah.
be amazing. I don't know if they'll give clearance if it's
Right.
like on the pyramid.
We'll rebuild them.
Yeah, better.
I mean, how many wonders of the world do you really need?
Okay. He says, "Be well, brother."
I'll be there.
Somebody will be there.
Yeah.
This man is just destroying your bathroom.
Oh my god.
See, that's why the goblin bathroom's gonna exist.
What?
At my new place.
Got that.
There's a
gonna be
bathroom for us
goblin
specifically,
bathroom.
and a bathroom for him.
Yeah.
What's gonna make it a goblin bathroom?
He's only going to be used for Monday.
never be-
As you send out the text message, you see the message pop up from Mert's com.
That he named names and it's
Yeah.
not Gazi.
Yep.
Okay. I wonder what the biggest explosive I could get my hands on. I'll ponder that question in the van.
Okay. Do you guys want to meet up as a party again?
Yeah.
Okay. Come to the van.
Yep.
All right. So
what's the news?
everyone climbs into the van.
Wait, I thought we couldn't fit in the van.
You can, it's just not comfortable.
Yeah,
We're just
right.
like running around
It's
the
not
van.
recommended
the
for like a
van.
road trip, but like if you're just getting
We're
there for a
meeting
quick,
up.
yeah, for a quick meeting, it's fine.
Who did he name?
Carl Dunnage. He brought down the ice.
He also named himself.
Yeah, he named himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he had a side offer. He offered to
let him live and he'll give you money and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty classic.
But he also said the file transfer was not complete. So
You
that's
believe
good to
him?
know. I believe that part.
We do need to find a way to destroy.
We have to get the files that
Yeah.
were sent though.
He has, I think he has the rest of them.
He has
But
the rest
no,
of them, but
we know that, but
he sent
we need the
files.
sent files.
we need to destroy the
Where
sent
they were
files or
received.
recover them.
But they're worthless without the rest.
Are they?
We don't know that.
Wait, so did he succeed in sending the files?
He
Some
did.
of them.
he sent some of them.
He claimed he sent a fragment of his research, which would be enough to verify the type of technology he was involved with.
So we haven't
And do remember that your objectives were given without themselves knowing the full situation. So if you convince them that recovering that was not necessary, that would maybe not be. Yep. So
But we have a possibility though to recover them if we go along with this plan that will help him.
There's a lot of ways we could play it, but either way, he's expecting us to take him away, and the quarantine's ending tomorrow.
We'll take them away.
We're to take him away, then we can do what we want.
Yeah.
So if we take him away, we
So
just
we're
bring
his-
him where he wants to go.
we're his
we
ally.
go to HQ.
You're gonna take him back
Until
to
us-
his place, and then you're gonna ghost him. Put his body in the bathtub and slit his wrist.
Well, first we have to find out who he was working with.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
isn't-
Carl Dunnage.
Well, I mean the people he's sending the files to.
Yeah.
It was the ultimate client.
Well, let's get Carl Dunnage.
And do we
And
want?
let's see how talkative he is.
Oh, you
And
know,
as far as Lionel is concerned, do we want to implicate Szechuan?
Why wouldn't we? He did it.
Do we want to keep the option open of us?
Of betraying
Taking
our
all of the
employers.
on the first mission
Our
of the
first
kid.
mission, when
Which-
we're trying to reach up the climb.
Hey, we've been working shit jobs for years. Don't forget that.
But this
You
was like a
can't-
big
big
one.
break.
can't
Yeah.
blow it now.
This
Yeah.
was a big one.
What if we
You could get a
what if we
recommendation.
knock this one out of the park and also have 7 figures in our bank?
Why? I mean, unless we can con Szechuan.
We can't knock it out of the park. No, this is our company. We'll get better missions.
Is
That's
he paying
some
us just for us to get him away from Egypt?
No,
I think so.
He wants like safe escort to wherever his, So it's a little
But
bit
he said
beyond.
he would pay you once you're on the plane.
He did say that.
So he pays us. We shoot him in the head and dump him on the plane over
Maybe
the
maybe
This
Mediterranean
commercial
Sea.
airline.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah,
Just
so see,
terrorism.
we can still get the money from whoever this evil client is while still being on the up and up with Lionel if we bring them in on it, if that's what we want.
Yeah.
But either way, we have to get those figures.
so we. do we know where he'd be flying to?
Not yet.
Nope.
Because I mean,
No, he did not tell us. He would not tell us.
Because we could fly a couple people ahead of time, get like a nice van or shack or something.
Fly them ahead.
A van or a shack?
Well,
Those
why
are,
don't we just like rent a plane, put him in a crate, and say we gotta smuggle you, and then we just dump the crate out the back. There's a lot of ways.
That would be like the United Airlines.
We have to escort
That would be
him
the
out of here
opposite
tomorrow.
of that, where you're instead of dragging the guy out of the chair, you're dragging him into the crate. You're like, no, no.
Do we have to
Get
escort
the money
them?
then.
We'll keep that option open.
If it's lifted, you can just go home. Right? If
Yeah.
the quarantine's lifted, you can just go home.
Well,
You
we'll
don't
have
Right,
to
and you're
scoop 'em up.
you're taking him back home, or you're following him home, and that's, I mean, either
Well,
we're killing him there,
We're taking him home.
or we're going along with this plan and killing him on the plane after we get the money.
I think it's better no matter what. We can still tell Naismith that's what we're doing. Like, to get to the source of information that we have to play
Yeah.
along with.
That's fine. I'm willing to get some extra money.
Well,
Now-
and worst case, they say no. We need to
Then
just
we'll
cut
take
it.
care
As long as it doesn't like screw us in like a few months or something like that.
Now,
Naismith finds out you get this wire transfer from like this huge rival corporation or something. Like, oh boy.
I can't possibly think how.
well, even
Well,
if
yeah,
you did,
as long as we're in full agreement that this guy is dying.
It'll be like Goodfellas with
Sure.
your money,
Yeah.
where it's like, why are you driving around in a new car? Why are you driving a new car? I told you can't spend that
Right.
money.
Okay. So I'm gonna ring up the reception
Wait.
for this place.
Okay. Hello?
Yes, can you transfer me to Carl Dunch's office?
At the IT, in the server room, you find out that he's not scheduled to begin his shift until later that evening. He has like the mid-evening shift.
That's why he was here before.
Yep.
Okay.
And you did talk to him.
Fine, where he lives.
Well, I mean, he's gonna come to this parking
He is.
garage. So let's get these cameras hacked, and we'll just abduct him and throw him in the van.
Wait, we don't want to abduct Carl.
We know what he looks like. I saw his
But
personnel
why
file.
are we abducting
Yeah.
Carl?
why are we abducted? Why not
We
just
want
let
to
him
talk to
go?
them.
About what? We know he's involved. We just say we know he's involved.
I mean, we're still gonna
And then
abduct
what?
him. Abduct him.
That's our
Have
mission.
a nice day.
That's our mission.
That's not our
Isn't that
mission.
justified?
No,
Kill him.
to kill him.
Yeah, we have to
We
eliminate.
have to kill him.
We have to kill both of them.
Do we need proof?
No, we're always right.
We're always right.
But
I
I mean, he's
we wanna
he's
abduct
guilty.
him.
We know he's guilty.
talk him about what he knows,
And I
then
think-
kill him.
And maybe he knows more.
Maybe he'll offer us money as well.
We should tell him to kill the other guy.
No, don't
Why
do
would
that.
we- what?
Then he wouldn't offer us money.
So we know so he knows we're serious.
He might be able to. He might be able to.
It's like, tell us or we'll kill you too. We killed your friend.
He might be able to give us information on where he sent the file, though, which will be huge.
Yeah, good point. He would know.
So we need to snatch him up from the parking garage,
Throw him in the van.
throw him next to the bear.
Yep. I'll turn the bear on, have him look at him with a rocket launcher.
What time is it? What time is it right now,
In the
Sean?
van.
Like 10 in the morning.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys want to make a home visit?
Why?
It's
Carl's
far
home?
more dangerous.
We can scoop him up at work like we're supposed to do.
What's his
Plus,
Do you
scheduled
tell-
time?
do
Like
you
8
tell,
o'clock at night? 6 o'clock at night? 8 o'clock? Something
Yeah,
like
he works like 5 to 9.
5 to 9?
Does
Yeah.
that interfere with your meeting with brother?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Is it tonight?
I assume they meet pretty late. If it's like up next to a pyramid, that's usually pretty closely
Yeah.
watched.
And why are we still pursuing the brother?
Because Sons of the Pyramid did this, and we had to
Did they?
eliminate all of them.
Wait, where is this?
None of this has been in any
What
of
is
the
the bearing?
information.
What is this bearing on the mission?
He admitted that he has ties to the Sons of the Pyramid.
But he
Who,
literally told us it was a work thing. He was upset with how he was slighted at work. We
Doesn't
told
mean
you
that the
this.
Sons of Pyramids wouldn't be involved. So
He literally said.
How
that
about we
it had
find out
nothing
who
to
the
do
He
with-
was greedy as fuck. Sons of the Pyramid paid.
We did.
Well,
Done.
that part we don't know. But
Why don't we
why
just
would they
find
fly
out
him
for
out of
sure?
here?
Yeah, and actually,
So-
should we just fill in Naismith
Whoa.
We don't want to.
Whoa.
We don't want to put any monkeys on his
Are we
back.
are we
wanna
supposed to just
let
start
him know
killing
what's
people
going on.
and then have them believe us after the
You
fact
gotta
that people
feed
we
'em
killed
shit
are the
and
right
keep 'em
people?
in the dark.
Here, we can record their
I
confessions.
don't get it. So are you guys on the side of antibiotics or not? If you're
I
all
am.
if you're
Of
all on
course.
if you're all on the side of antibiotics, why don't you want to do it straight
We are doing it
and
straight.
tell the guy who's employing us?
Let's tell. We don't want to tell him before we have everything secure, though, right? So like, if we tell him, okay, it's this, we got.
I
the
don't
bag
trust
on.
that guy.
Which
He
guy?
blanked us on the meeting.
Which
what?
guy? Nice.
Yeah.
So
If
who
you
does
give
it?
a guy, he
So you
didn't.
don't
He's
trust
the
the
one we
people we're
talked
working
to.
for.
So
No,
Well, then how the hell do we?
So why are we like so
why
committed
work?
to them?
because they pay,
So might this other guy.
and we'll get that money.
We can get money from both.
Get all the money.
Well, okay. So what's our actual angle here? We do want to give Naismith the proof that we've done the job.
Do
So-
we?
Yeah. How
I
how
don't
else do we convince
understand
him?
what we're doing here.
What, wasn't this all about? Oh, this is our big shot, and so like, do we
I don't
want
know
to get
what-
Yeah.
paid
like,
for this
it's like from
job?
Reservoir Dogs when they're just like, what are we doing?
I mean, it was never discussed how much proof we have to provide.
No, we just tell him we did it, and
I mean, we'll say these were the culprits at the end. We killed them and we handled it. Done. There's
okay.
not going to be any more problems. That's what they want to hear.
Okay,
There's not going to be any more
I
problems.
don't think we really need to lie though about
But I
anything
lie.
we
It's
do.
lie. It's omission of statements. That's what it is.
Game of Thrones.
I don't know.
statement.
If they wanted us
What do we
to,
gain by telling this guy?
We don't have to tell him anything right now. We
Just so it just seems fishy. Like after the fact, you kill someone, and then you're like, oh yeah, the guy we killed, that's the guy who did it.
So what are we supposed to do? Tell them all the things we know and then get confirmation that we're allowed to kill him?
I
He's
mean-
going to tell us to kill him.
Yeah.
That's our job.
Well, he hasn't been micromanaging us so far. If we get like recorded evidence that these guys like, yeah, it was me, and then we're like,
Fine.
All right, fine.
We
We'll
just
record it.
record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll record it.
Okay.
But we
Alright,
should
where
give him
to
heads
next?
up if we're like leaving the country or.
I think
anything,
we're
like,
waiting
flight.
here unless we want to
I'm
go grab
not
some lunch.
Oh, we're just waiting.
Just
to
go
get
back to
this guy?
Peshwan and say everything you just said. Just say it one more time.
Too late.
Leave out everything about us working together. You know,
Yeah.
like you need to heavily
Leave
redact
out all the
this.
suspicious stuff.
Well, see, we
I mean,
do.
we can record other parts. I mean,
You can.
We can
other
implicate
things
them
and
in the
edit it.
Yeah.
Well, and I thought the plan was that we were
Just
supposed to
edit it.
tell
Let's
him.
get the highlights.
We're just supposed to tell them that.
I did it. This guy did it.
It'll be really
We're
Homer
just gonna tell.
Simpson. Like it was me, the one who did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Just
We're
play-
supposed to
yeah.
tell our actual boss that the way we're gonna find out where the information was sent to is that we have to play along with.
This is out of stuff.
Yep.
The original thing that Sean sent us. Our person is Leah Vanderfleet.
Right.
London.
She's our boss.
Yeah.
Naismith is just the
He's
Cairo
our
Just
handler
an ass.
who she said could rip us off.
Right.
So
see?
she would stand
And you
up.
love this guy.
So, and
I thought he was our boss.
I did.
No,
I
hell no, he ain't
told
my
him-
boss.
he's just some sort of affiliate for us here to be in contact through
He's one
through
of the
Leah.
he's one of the people that know why we're here.
Yes.
Right.
That's about.
That's his.
He
he's
and
a
Yusuf
shadow
are the only
officer.
two who know this.
So we don't have any obligations to him personally.
Correct.
Alright.
Actually, he could take that information and get the promotion himself, or
Yeah.
and screw us. So
He
we
ain't
don't want to tell him technically.
He ain't my boss.
So
All right.
we could. Someone could message Leah and tell her something, but I don't know if that's. We don't. I don't know if that's important right now.
He probably doesn't want to know until it's done. I would guess. I don't know.
Cool.
So
That's
So we waiting here
it serves our purpose.
all the way until 3, or should we
5.
go to 5?
well, I don't know.
Wait, we're just
Sit
gonna
in the
we're gonna
van.
hide in this van for
Let's go have lunch.
Yeah, you can go enjoy the city.
into some Sons of
Just
Cairo
party it
fights, probably.
Okay, we can go have lunch.
Oh my God,
I'll
we're
make sure
just-
I'm putting in appearances in the pyramid instead, just so people don't think we're just vanished.
It's lunchtime.
I'm eating in the cafeteria.
We've done 15 minutes of work.
I gotta make
corporate
some.
life,
Somebody's
baby.
gotta see at least one of
I
the
come in for my coffee. I say hello to some people, and then I'm out the door. Man.
I gotta have a 3-hour lunch.
Yeah.
Alright.
I make some cursory rounds.
Alright, well, we're getting lunch regardless.
I'm going to the cafeteria. Man.
I'm taking the rental car.
No, I have the keys.
All right. Yes.
No, I have the keys.
I
I have
Give me
the
the
keys.
key.
Well, I paid for this rental
Just
car.
come with
They'll kill
I
you.
got $2,000.
They'll kill you.
Tell them you're taking your team for lunch to discuss
At
matters.
at 12:45 p.m. Who's this? Phil's the squad leader.
Yes.
Yeah.
You get a text from Naismith. Yep, he says quarantine is ending effective immediately. I had nothing else to give the director, and she sees no reason to proceed with it. So
Where are we right now?
you're just
We're at
a
lunch.
few minutes away.
Okay,
So you gotta get back there. And
I
split up.
text them and I try to track down Peshwan
How would you track him?
with my skills.
You mean like once you're back in the building?
Yeah, like I'm gonna look around for him. I'm gonna like do.
So skillful.
It's like-
How many entrances are there to this building?
So
Well, he
there's
told us he needed to go back to his house still.
Yeah.
he did.
So I'm gonna use my hunter's intuition. Just like where to be.
Okay.
But I mean, also based on like where the laboratory is and where
Or,
the building
heck,
exits
yeah.
are.
Should we
Yeah,
try
so-
to
Like I know it's
find his
Waiting
address?
for him. Nah, well,
I
if
mean,
we don't, if we
he
don't
gives
find
a
him,
slip,
if we
we
don't
could be
find
waiting
him,
for him at the end.
Well, you could do that hacking.
all right, I get it. Doesn't
Yeah,
Yeah,
matter.
look that
maybe
up.
that's a good idea. I'll
I'll
try to
get on
stake out
Google.
some
That's
entrances.
a good backup.
All right. So someone's doing a matrix search on his address, quick.
That
All right, it's automatic if you're doing it.
Yeah, it's like
You've got his
instant
address.
white
Yep.
pages.
Yeah.
And we should
Have
have
to
Phil
bury
do
it.
it so he can roll in
So
it.
you've got Peshwan's address.
Alright.
Is that where the van's going?
That's where the van's going.
Okay.
We still need to pick up
Rental
the
car
IT
is going
guy,
back
though.
to the
To the-
That's
research.
at like
To try and intercept him.
Sure.
Yeah, well, if you say we're only a couple minutes away,
you still don't have my keys.
I thought you were with us at lunch.
No, I said I was
Oh,
staying
he
at the building.
stayed.
Go to the
Oh,
cafeteria.
so okay, you're the only one there.
Okay,
I said it
so
multiple
you're-
times.
He
Not
stayed there.
All right.
He did make that.
So you're looking for him the
Yeah,
moment you get
within-
this text.
Yeah, so I'm in the building. Like,
Okay. Is there one part of the building you want to position yourself in?
The right.
the director's office.
All right.
What parts of the building are there?
All parts.
I can give you.
Roof, ceilings.
Well, he knew where the research
Walls.
team was. He
Floors.
was the original.
Here you go. Look at the. There,
Glass.
LG. You'll see at the bottom. It's the pyramid structure. It's
I
got all the
see.
different areas.
This whole company is a pyramid scheme because the building's a pyramid.
You know, it's gonna be kind of silly. Maybe I just fuck.
Maybe I
just.
just fucked.
Yeah.
That's what you're
That's
supposed
what
to
we
do.
wanted you to do.
The whole time.
I'm gonna take a peek at the loading zone.
The ladies' room.
Okay.
I have a feeling if I were a man escaping, or maybe trying to make his hot way out of here.
All right. You go to the loading zone, and there's not a whole lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
A guy says, "Yeah, we're gonna have some foodstuffs coming in for the cafeteria soon,
Oh.
as well as." And he chats you up for a few minutes.
Would this be an applicable time for me to use my eye for detail move?
Okay. Tell me about this move.
Sure
It
would.
says you are a master at tailing people, staking out locations. When you perform surveillance on a person or place, gain plus intel and roll observe.
Okay. Go for it.
Observe.
Roll it.
Yeah, I got an 11. Or
Okay.
maybe a 12. I don't know what observe takes. I can't remember.
All right. Whatever you want to know about this loading dock official,
Goblin bath.
I can tell you
All right.
anything.
Anything.
Yep.
Are there?
Your boxes.
If I
Yeah,
were,
you see that there's one crate too that looks particularly interesting. Probably some biotics for like shipping out.
Okay, I take a look at like where does it look like it's going?
You ask him that?
No.
Okay. He says, beats me. I mean, that's a container like that. You need special clearance to even scan the barcode. But somebody will be coming to pick that up.
Well, if I don't see what's his name pass through here in like the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna just go near the lobby.
All right. You head to the lobby. Where to from the lobby?
Just outside of Midloiter.
Loiter. Okay. It's a pleasant day. A little hot for your liking, but
I don't think I'm gonna find him.
all right. Ghazi has a 4-bedroom apartment.
That's Ghazi.
Oh,
Not Ghazi, Peshwan. In one of the
4-bedroom apartment.
Yep, in one of the Cairo skyscrapers.
Do you have children?
Gotta
not
well,
anymore.
I mean,
The
so
bear!
so what are you like? You're gonna go inside his apartment?
That was the idea.
Okay.
I thought you were just waiting outside.
Seems too fishy.
Are you bringing the bear with? That would be way too
I'm gonna
difficult.
just wait inside and then I'll shoot him in the head.
Okay. Well, you know what room number he is.
Okay.
What are you entering that apartment building with?
Like equipment?
Yep.
Just my holdout pistol and my arms.
Okay.
Well, aren't we all there?
Yes. We all came with.
Y'all gonna come into the building?
We're all there?
Oh, I don't think I
We
made
took the
it.
van.
Not Phil. Yeah.
I thought you said you wanted to be dropped off.
Yeah, I thought we were like.
'Cause you're only a couple minutes away from the.
Right. I thought the lunch squad was mostly going just around the building to look for, to try to pick them up the regular way, and this was like a fail safe, like you.
Oh.
would get.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I was like the last resort.
You
Okay.
and probably you and
That's what I was
Stubbs.
thinking.
All right.
Yes. I don't know what to do.
Okay.
Okay. Then we're helping him, I guess.
Okay? Then who was driving the rental car?
Nobody.
Well,
I
Phil-
guess.
Well, no, he
I
never drove
refuse
yet.
to get
We're
rid-
still
Alright.
in the building.
Then I don't know how you'd get from lunch to the corporate.
Yeah, we
He
probably-
dropped us off.
Drop
I thought he
them
would
off.
drop us off because it's a couple
Oh.
minutes away.
Okay.
And then he'd go to the.
Okay.
apartment.
All right. Then it's gonna be up to him. You're not gonna find him there. So
See,
back to
he gave you all the slip. He's not trustworthy.
back to Mang. So you're entering with your holdout pistol.
Yeah.
Okay. When you go inside, there's like one person like at a desk. It's a pretty big apartment complex. He just like discreetly kind of gestures to you.
Okay. I'll walk over.
He says, "Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Are you a guest of one of the tenants?"
Yeah.
He says, "You're good." He hands you a tablet. "I need you to fill out your visitor information."
Okay.
Just write some bullshit.
Greg Williams.
Yeah, okay. He says, and I'm gonna have to ask you to check your firearm with me at the desk, sir. You're welcome to pick it up on your way out.
How did he know?
It's a nice building.
So good.
Got some skin. Yep. You're gonna have to get messy up there.
All right.
They got the fishing wire.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay.
Use the bare hands.
All right.
on the guy.
Then you're able to take the elevator up to this floor.
Mhm.
He's got a 4th floor apartment.
Okay.
You see his door.
All right.
I imagine there's gonna be a little. Boop, boop. You're just opening the lock. That's all you want to do.
That's it.
Okay. Manipulate system. I think that's.
Better be mine.
I'm looking it up right.
Better be mine.
I'm looking it up
Oh,
right.
even. Oh, jeez.
I'm looking it up
Better
right.
be mine.
Takes me much longer to look it
Better
up.
tell me.
Matrix moves 158. I'm going.
Or why haven't you printed out move papers?
Oh,
Yeah.
do it next.
I mean, yeah, I took it with me Saturday, like in the morning, just to do a little planning, which was great. But then my book is like, who knows? Okay, I've almost got it.
Who knows you're here?
Yeah, right,
Who
right.
knows I'm everyone.
Yeah, like a page jump. There probably is a page jump feature to it. I
What do
just
you?
don't.
It's Matrix stuff.
I'm looking at I'm looking up manipulate systems.
Manipulation coming in.
Yeah, 150. Oh, I'm almost there.
You said it's on 151.
158.
Oh, okay. One minute.
Log in.
It's mine.
It's mine.
It's mine.
Mid
Oh.
six,
No,
six.
no. Manipulate systems synth.
God damn it.
Yep.
You
Okay.
should have
6.
been-
Okay. All right. The door just makes like a beeping sound, like a rapid beeping sound. All right. I get what you're trying to do. You
Just
can
went through it.
you can make the same roll with a -2.
Ooh, so a net -1.
Oh.
Still a 6.
Oh
Okay.
no.
-4. Try it again.
The max of 8.
Like, there's a little like PA system announcement saying, "All tenants, do not be alarmed. There is an open intruder situation. Please remain in your rooms. All doors have been auto-locked until authorities arrive.
Oh my god.
It's gonna get lit.
Go to the next door over.
Okay.
Try to hack that
I'll
one.
hack that one.
Alright, you're gonna need to log in now because you need to go into the main system to
Okay.
bypass this. So you may attempt your move.
Dude, he has those stuff
Fucked.
rolls.
Okay.
Oh my god, no!
Weren't you with me?
Yeah, I said Studs was there.
Well, then I was forcefully over.
I
with
said
you
Studs
then,
was there.
so-
The van actually only has one spot. In truth, we could have
No.
never gone to
No, there could
lunch
have been one passenger.
could have never gone to
because
No.
we didn't have the rental car.
Flashback.
He
Before
said,
we
it
went
was,
to
he,
lunch.
said, he said it wasn't road trip comfortable, but
Yeah.
we could have
Yeah.
scooted over to lunch.
I know,
Alright.
but I always
Well,
thought Studs
actually,
was going
I
with
could
him.
be there if I'm needed, but I don't know if I want to be there. It seems like a bad place to be.
No, I said Studs always.
You know
went
what
along
happens
with
when I get into hot water. So.
No, you don't speak for my character.
You didn't. Neither of us spoke for our characters.
Yeah, you
We all said
agree
we were-
with Thomas's plan of patrolling the outside.
We all said
If
we
you-
were
if
going
you-
to lunch.
If you didn't agree with it, then you could have went with him.
That's what we're saying.
You never said anything afterwards.
I don't see a reason why I would have went with them.
That's fine.
Okay. So it becomes clear that you don't see Peshwan leave from, like, either he already left or he's not, like, taking the exit out of the parking garage. Because it's been several minutes, unless he's just inside the facility, like he hasn't left from like.
And the layout is the research lab. That's on the second floor.
Yep.
How do you have apartments on the second floor?
Well, they're not full-fledged apartments, like I said. They're
Okay, so
basically
right.
like just barely larger than closets, and they're designed
And is
for
that-
when they need to spend like an overnight, and they just need to like sleep there.
Is that entire floor research lab?
No.
No. Okay, so it's just part of the building.
Yep.
Actually, if I was
So I sent out the group message. Can't find.
maybe I sent a
That's
message.
fine.
Maybe he's trying to send another message.
I mean, he is still at the. I mean, quarantine's lifted, but like
Still, maybe just working.
he could just still be working. Like it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Why don't we at least go down to the lab, I guess, and just see who's there? Maybe.
I would assume that's what he did, but I guess I also didn't think we were
I just
there
sort
at
of,
the
I
time.
was sort of loitering around different.
Everyone
exits,
just
so I
assumed he
couldn't
was
find
going to split.
So staying by the exit is good because that's what we thought. But now he's not here. He's still in there. So now we go look.
I mean, if I had been quarantined for a few days,
I'd be
I would head
out.
right home.
Yeah, that's what I
Not
would've
if his
thought, but-
job requires him to stay there till 4 o'clock.
This is $20.99. Or whatever the hell this, whatever the hell this
Okay.
27.
So you're gonna go up to the research area.
Yeah,
Okay.
is there like a security room or something like that?
Yeah.
of course there is.
I'm gonna
Mert
try-
visited it on day one.
I'm
I
gonna
talked with
I'm gonna try to visit.
Okay, you're gonna head up there. Thomas going to the research lab. Mang, you're having trouble. You've spent several minutes in front of those doors.
This place is too high.
Okay.
That little beeping's been going on for a while.
I'll just try to shoulder into Szechuan's apartment then.
Fair
It's
enough.
just your arms.
Yeah.
Slap your arm.
We're calling that meat.
I mean, they're metal reinforced, I guess. So.
Really?
Well, I mean, I have a whole grenade launcher in there.
You have a cyber arm?
Yes.
It's not a full cyber arm, but I'm just saying it's not pure meat.
Not pure meat.
What your roll of meat?
Shoot
So
him with
I
a
act
shoot-
under
shoot
pressure,
I
him
will
with
be
a-
rolling meat.
God.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just call it meat.
Meat.
Meat. You're mixing it up.
-1.
Man.
No.
Yeah, -1. Oh no. Failure.
Okay. You slam against the door and
Every failed roll is like another tick on the bear clock.
Yeah.
right. The
That's good for no one.
Yep. Your cyber deck's been damaged.
No.
When I was trying to shoulder, why was I using the cyber deck?
You missed.
You weren't using the cyber deck.
It's in my backpack.
Well, it was damaged when you did the third failed attempt. Like it got like zapped by like the door.
It's damaged regardless
It's
of what
it's
you
been
say.
damaged.
Maybe the backpack like slapped into the door when you shouldered it.
There you go.
God damn this country. All right,
Jump out the window.
bring out the bear.
Okay, you can use your comm for that.
Yeah.
Okay. That's just like parked out in front.
Yeah, wherever I parked the van, I guess.
Okay, yeah, like on the street. What do you want the bear to do?
How high up are you?
4th floor.
Catch me, bear.
No, I can't do that. Well, I
But
wanted
if
to
you
enter
try
the
hard
lobby at the very least.
Okay. It does so. Like, probably breaks through, like, the door.
Yeah.
I don't think it can, like,
Yeah.
open the door. You see, like, the clerk there. Like, he just puts his hands up. He looks like he's assuming it's, like, law enforcement, like, machine of some kind.
Okay. And I can transmit my voice to it, right? I think we did
Yeah,
that
oh yeah,
last
oh yeah,
year.
yep.
You got 5 seconds to
Every
reply.
time the bear busts out, the back doors just get destroyed.
They should open on their own. He doesn't break them.
Alright, that's
I
what
think
I
that would be the
Boom.
time.
Yeah.
Bear with that in mind.
I'll
yeah.
say, get down on the floor, hands over your head.
Okay, he does so.
Okay. I'm just gonna have the bear stare at him.
Okay. As the bear is staring at him, in like the little heads-up display of the bear,
Yeah.
you get little warnings. Like you hear gunshots, and it's like rear damage sustained. So the cops are probably there shooting the bear in the back.
Alright.
Flanked.
Let's do some knee shots then.
Just shoot out all our meetings.
Okay. It does so, and you've got 2 officers down.
I'll send a message to all the other guys. Problems at
Location.
Szechuan residence. Bear activated. Police down.
Do you have Szechuan? iMessage.
No. I don't even know what he looks like.
It could have been like the cleaning man or something, or no,
Just
not
say
cleaning, but
Egyptian.
Well,
just some
we're
random
going,
person
we're
comes
going
in.
up to the lab, and
Yep.
you're going to security.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what to do about Artemis here.
I'm gonna head back downstairs.
Can you?
I don't know.
He's gonna try to.
I'm gonna try to.
Well, I mean, if we try to, one of us can try to drive over. I don't know what help we can do besides.
You can drive over the police.
Have cars been like leaving the facility?
So yeah, a handful.
Szechuan's sure not going to go to his apartment now. But
Well, you want to try.
I guess if he doesn't know.
All right. As you reach the research floor, right as you do so, you see Peshwan. He's got like a big briefcase in his hands, and he just gives you like a casual nod. Says, "Ready to go?"
Right this way.
Okay. He gets into the elevator with you.
I'll furiously text. Say,
Yeah.
Peshwan here. We're on our way out. Get the car ready. The rental car ready.
Okay, I'll be in the parking garage near the exit or whatever, the entrance to it.
I'll say whatever you do.
I'll be at the
Miss,
bottom of the elevator waiting for you guys.
Don't let anyone know it's about Peshwan.
Don't let him know what?
Like the apartment incident.
Oh, certainly
Dude,
not.
I feel the opposite. I feel like we gotta frame the fuck out of this guy. Like he had a nuclear bomb in his apartment or something. Otherwise, how can I justify this?
You were there for
Who are you
counter-terrorism.
justifying it to?
Our boss.
Well, how
The
is
bear, the
Yeah.
bear uploaded footage.
This is an international incident.
But how do they know who you are or what you did unless you get caught? Just get out of there.
In,
The bear is
out of
If you
game right
escape,
now,
you don't
this is
have to say
happening. In
anything.
game, we know who the fall guy
I mean, I
is.
guess I'll
Right?
try to escape.
We know who the fall guy is right now, right?
I don't.
We know who the fall guy
We
is,
can
right?
salvage this. We just gotta get him out of there and get
Thomas,
the bear out of there.
Thomas.
If you're not
Thomas.
captured, you have nothing to explain.
Phil, Stutz, we're never wrong. We know who the fall guy is.
How is he the fall guy?
You don't have to
He
fall-
invaded somebody's house without anybody else there.
What
What
why
is
does
he
that
fall- what-
justify
What
just
is that a
getting rid of
fall
him?
guy? What is that a fall guy?
I thought we
for?
were a team.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
What
if
is that
it's,
fault?
if
What
it's
are you-
us going down with you, you cut off the arm to
Okay,
save
Gardner, slow your roll. We can still salvage the
Yeah, just see
situation.
if you
I was saying
escape
that
or
out
not.
of. I was saying that out of things. We
Okay.
don't even know much of what he's
I
talking
was just
about.
out of game.
Yeah. Well, we're
I'm gonna
coming
take
home
that
with
as
Szechuan, aren't we?
But I did send you a text. I said like,
Takuma Davidson is taking
Just
that
don't let
as an
anyone
in-game
know
declaration.
it was really the
I
Szechuan.
mean,
You can
we
do
know
that
who
if
the
you want.
fall
What's
guy
your
is.
name?
Okay.
Takuma Davidson. That's not his real name.
Oh my god, you the garden over here.
Heshwan calmly goes with you to the parking garage. He says, "You can take my car. You can follow me. However you want to do this."
Are we all there? The three of us?
I'd be waiting.
Why am I never involved in anything?
I don't know.
You want to be involved? You don't want to be. You could be there with the bear. You
Could
could.
have been here.
I could have. Probably could have helped, but like.
Yeah.
Well,
You're an infiltrator. You could have totally helped.
if you want to be in, I mean, I assume you're with
I didn't know we
us
were
here.
infiltrating at first. I thought
See?
maybe we were just waiting outside for him to get there.
Fall guy.
Right. So
Well,
now
I
you're
didn't
with
see what
us.
he's-
We'll say,
I
okay,
hope-
we'll
yeah.
do like the caravan because he's in his car. Why don't me and Mert ride with him, and you guys follow in the rental?
We need.
Works,
We
sure.
probably need people to go ahead, right?
He's way ahead. He's too far ahead.
He's
To help him.
Oh, if you want.
Oh, here we'll go in the rental car. We'll go in the rental car, and you two escort Peshwan in his
Yeah,
car.
that's what we're the ones that actually talk.
Okay, and we'll
I-
try to
I'll
extract
for you.
him out of this
I know.
situation.
We're the ones who scared him.
Okay, cool.
And
If
made
you,
the
so
deal
if you
with
want
him.
us to stall for time, we'd be like, hey, can you stop off? I need to get like,
Pack of cigarettes.
yeah.
Some Taco John's.
Cancer stick.
You must be
Cairo.
starving after that quarantine. Why don't you get some
Must want some
Not allowed to
real-
eat in quarantine.
some
I text.
falafels?
I
Say that to
text.
Peshwan. He says,
Falafels.
Yeah.
"He says I can eat on the plane. It's fine."
Oh.
Do you have a flight ready?
Yes.
Where is it?
He
So
says,
we're going to your house first, and then to the airport.
He says, "No, I that won't be necessary. I have everything I need."
Okay.
What changed since we talked 2 hours ago?
Well, I said I need to make some preparations.
Oh.
The preparations were at my place of employment.
Copy.
I text Artemis that a couple of us are gonna try to extract him out of there. On the way.
I'm wondering if I had to destroy this old building.
Just blow it up.
Oh God!
How would you
Was there
survive?
was it like
Does the
an
bear have a
emergency
does-
deconstruction?
Does the
or
bear have a self-destruct mode?
something? I don't think I built that in.
Oh, darn.
Well,
Okay.
anyhow, I'm gonna gun it.
So before we went to lunch, we're not getting on the plane with this guy,
I
correct?
thought we were.
Oh, we are getting
until
on.
we get those figures.
So we
And then
want.
kill him, or kill him at the destination.
We need more information about the plane. Like I say, is this like airport flights? Is
Oh
it
yes,
private flight?
we're flying out of Cairo International Airport.
Okay.
I already have seats. I booked a
For-
whole section.
All right.
I bet he's got his buddies there waiting to kill him.
All right. So we're on the plane, and
Well, are you on the plane?
No.
Oh, you're looking
No,
ahead
I'm
to
saying.
the future.
So
Okay,
I'm just
yeah.
saying out loud. It's just so tell me how this is gonna work out. We get on this plane with you,
Yes.
and
me and Thomas
When we
started
land,
opening up some
when we
peanuts.
land, my
Contact.
my contacts will be waiting. We can both go on our separate ways. It's a large airport we're flying to. You'll be able to go anywhere in the world from there.
We'll have no opportunity to kill him and get away with it.
Once we've cleared Egyptian airspace or New British Empire airspace, I will proceed with the transfer, and you will also receive your credits at this time.
while we're in the air.
Yes.
All right. Let's go.
Okay.
So I'll send out the text. Headed to Cairo International.
I don't think Artemis is gonna be able to make that flight.
No, I'm not.
He's on the 4th floor of an
Have
apartment
bigger
building.
problems.
That has just more and more like police cars pulling up to
Oh,
him.
God.
Alarm clock.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to drive my rental as fast as I can to assess
Gun
the
in it.
situation.
Wondering how many hostages to take.
This whole building
All of
is my
them.
hostage.
All of them.
That's always the right answer.
Mhm.
All.
Okay.
So yeah, it looks like they're just attempting to like form a perimeter around the building, right? I mean, that's from what your bear cam can
But
see.
they shot first, and then they
Can I-
started doing.
Can I
They-
send the text to him? Well, I guess I should be able to. Send the text to Artemis, asking him what floor he's on
Yeah.
and what room.
Yep. Well, he's not in a room. He's in the
Well,
hallway.
what room he's going into.
Okay, I'll tell you. I mean, I'm not there. Because I'm trying to head down now.
If you stay there, I can probably break you in.
How are you going to get into the building?
I was going to snipe the lock. Maybe that will help.
There's a police perimeter
Before we
around
get
the
around
building.
the
Sniper rifle!
You got a snipe. How do you know it even has a window?
Building, an apartment building with no windows?
I mean,
that would be against. That would be against.
You're using
Like
a sniper rifle?
Yes. That was
When
sniper.
his head pokes by a window?
What the
What the fuck?
Whose head are you trying to
He really wants
Whose
you
head
dead.
are you trying to
He wants you
snipe?
dead as hell.
What the?
The police?
When did I say I was sniping somebody?
He's like not even listening to your snipe.
You're gonna
Just
kill him?
that
You're gonna
fucker's
snipe him?
You can't keep getting
He's
away
the
with
fall
that.
guy! No! He's not sniping.
The time is now.
Who's he sniping?
We are so. Where did you go for
Where-
like the last 5 minutes?
I don't want to be on the plane with this guy.
I said if I can snipe the lock to break him into the apartment, there might be like a fire exit he can escape from.
There wouldn't be one by any of the windows? In the hallways?
Why don't we
I
just?
don't think there's
he
a
can just
guarantee he could see the lock.
But
Yeah.
He's saying
all
the
the,
chance.
all
He's just
the
looking.
rooms have windows.
I know that.
Right, but if you think about it, like an interior of an apartment hallway, there's no guarantee. There's like the last apartment I lived in, there were no windows visible in
That's
that.
what my thought was.
Right.
So,
But
I mean, you can try.
but is there? That's the question.
do you wanna? I mean, you can try this, and then if it's not possible, then just
I mean,
go
my bigger
do your
concern
original plan.
now is surviving rather than getting into his apartment.
Right.
But you can try.
Well, I mean, we could try to break into any apartment that has a fire exit.
Dude, I'll get picked off so quickly by Mert.
You're standing on the
You join the police. He's like,
Just whispering.
don't worry, boys, I got this.
He kills a police officer just to get his uniform.
He pops his head out. I'm gonna snipe it. He's the fall guy.
He's the ball guy.
I got the intruder down.
Okay.
You think it was?
He'll collect that money too.
I mean, now I feel like because the bear was involved, there's gonna be more police. But originally,
This was my point. I'm saying, like Sean said, a mayor.
Anything, something went wrong at all. Fall guy. He's the
just
fall
lose
guy.
his number.
We'll know who the
Well,
fall guy is.
The bear causes quite a bit of problems.
The bear does attract way more police.
I was in trouble though.
Yep.
I mean, you're fighting for your life.
He's still.
He
Well, he's
didn't
still.
lock down the building. That was the problem.
He's still in trouble.
The fact that you don't have your
And I don't
deck
have a
and
gun.
cyber deck.
So you guys are proceeding to the airport.
I gotta text Mert while I'm sitting in the car. I'm gonna say, "Are we really getting on this plane?"
I don't think we should. With
feels
the situation going on, it's very risky. That's my word.
I'm just worried about forget our image right now. Just as far as getting on the plane, is that a good idea? Because then you don't know where he's going. Like even if we get the money, how do we get out of it from that point?
Right.
We land and he takes us out.
Or the clients pick us up.
Exactly.
Like going back to our objectives, the clients are we're only supposed to identify who the recipients are. So
So we
that's
could
the
just-
bonus. That's the bonus objective.
Except he's driving us right now, which is
Right.
the problem.
Kind of.
But we could play.
our two-
We could get
I
him into
literally
an air-
send you a picture of the thing. It's destroy the file. If it can't be recovered, it's in the briefcase with us. Eliminate who took the file. He's in the car with us. We have two objectives sitting in the car with us.
Yeah, we just need to
The
get
bonus is going on, and that's very risky.
need
I'm
to
pretty
get
sure.
him.
I'm pretty sure the bonus is to snipe Artemis's head.
Okay. No, that's the extra.
Great. Yeah.
That's
Because
the
he's the
extra
fall
bonus.
guy.
Yeah.
We need
Sounds
we
like
need
a
to get
problem.
him into an airplane bathroom and just play hardball.
You need
Find out that fire.
Me or this guy?
Yeah, who's your enemy?
You're the fall guy.
Who's the enemy here?
If I have a sniper, I'm sniping somebody's head.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, my response is to you: we need the objectives are right here. We take care of it now. We have to consider the situation there. We get on that plane. He probably dies. They might die, and this may look bad for our team.
I'll never die.
I mean, it is bad. For
I
the
know
team.
that.
Not if I snipe your head. We need
So we
get
have to
that.
give
Remember
up. We
that.
have to give up the bonus objective for the good of the mission, because we might lose the first two objectives. The whole point of us getting on the plane together is we maybe.
And actually, you know what?
Strong arm
Artemis can probably, if we get his comm, Artemis can probably figure out who we've been communicating with.
Could be. Yeah.
But
So we're texting all of this while we're driving. That's what he said. That's
2020.
well, like a not in such long messages.
You guys are
Like I'm probably saying I think we need to just deal with this now, and he's saying we need to get on the plane.
Yeah.
So
take a
You'll
shot.
be arriving in 2 minutes.
2
Because
minutes.
once you're in the airport, killing is not an option as much.
Well,
Killing's always.
He's
an
driving
option.
us though,
Yeah,
right?
we have a
So-
sniper.
do you have your plan of action, Artemis?
I mean, I was trying to head downstairs.
Okay, you make it downstairs.
Okay.
Downstairs to the first floor.
Yep.
I want to get my gun.
Okay, you'll have to cross over to the security counter.
Okay, I'll keep my head down and rush over there.
Okay.
That kombucha get to you?
Works fast.
Yeah. Some real goblin bathroom
Yeah, I
tonight.
know,
There's a lot
man.
of trips.
Scary.
Yep. Alright, you make it there. The guy's still on the ground with like his hands over his head.
Oh my god.
You see, it's just like under the counter.
Alright, I'll shoot him in the head.
Okay. When you do that, you see like grenades get launched into the lobby and gas clouds start.
Okay, I'll speak through the bear. Amplify the voice.
Okay.
And say, I've rigged the building with explosives. Keep your distance.
Okay. Play hardball.
That's edge.
Style. It might be edge. Is it gonna matter what it is?
Yeah.
Actually, it
Alright,
does.
actually, yeah. It's edge almost certainly.
Yeah, Mert, you had to roll it earlier.
What's that?
Hardball.
Yeah, it's like edges for being a badass.
It was
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
No, it was
Oh,
edge.
no, it
It
was
was
edge.
edge.
It was
Alright,
edge.
it's edge.
So that was a failure.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Sean, I have a question while this is happening.
Yeah.
We're in the car with Peshwan.
Yes.
He's
You are.
driving.
He has his auto drive on, so he's just sitting comfortably in the driver's seat.
Okay.
He occasionally like glances over to you guys, but
Okay.
I mean he doesn't mind that you're like texting. Like he's taking that risk by just coming with you anyway.
Sure.
So yeah.
Sure. Okay. All right.
He should mind. Stabby, stabby.
So are we sitting in the back? Would
Oh,
you say,
I'm
or is one of us
gonna-
sitting in the front?
I'm gonna make this move.
Okay.
What move is that?
Okay, that's a 12.
What is the
This
move?
is storage. After receiving a job, I may look through my accumulated parts and supplies for equipment that might help with the current mission.
Oh,
Like
okay.
in your
So-
backpack?
Yeah, I have 3 gear relevant to my chosen areas of expertise. I'd like one of them to be a gas mask.
Oh, because you had the launch.
Yeah, you got the grass
I
grenade.
do have gas grenades.
Okay. You finish putting on the gas mask.
Okay.
There are SWAT officers showing you the barrel of a gun.
What the fuck was the bear doing?
You didn't say you were having
It's
a.
supposed to be in sentry mode.
Okay. Well, I mean, you can say that now, and I'll apply that, but I did not understand that was what it was doing.
I mean,
You
he
told
was
them to
sitting
keep.
in the lobby watching the front door.
Okay.
So
All right.
I also was not under the impression of what it was doing.
Okay.
that's
hear-
usually what the bear does.
You hear it shooting while you're putting on the gas mask.
I'm scared.
You should.
Okay. I'll try to poke my head out.
Okay. You see like this like iron rod like this long like hit the bear, and there's like this huge flash of like sparks,
Oh my god.
and your bare feet like shorts out. You got the gas mask on though.
Want some gas of your own?
This is like crawling into the airport vents right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it I mean, is there anyone in the lobby?
They're still storming the lobby. Yeah.
All right, I'll try to make a run for it. Upstairs.
Okay. Act under pressure.
Here we go. Here we go. That is a 7.
Okay.
Fall guy. Because he's the guy who's gonna fall. We're not even gonna follow you.
How dare you?
You're just
You
gonna
guys
fall.
are on your way. You're racing to get there.
I don't think we're gonna
Help.
be able to help.
You better help.
Gotta find a
Got
way.
full
Gotta kill
SWAT
all the
perimeter.
police.
Like yourself.
I don't know.
Okay.
I would like to help.
You make it to the stairwell, but you were tagged on the way.
Okay.
You've taken.
Is that a harm move?
Yeah. The net result is 2 harm before armor
Okay.
Might be the only
with the
one
harm
that
move.
helped.
Yep.
What could you do?
I have an exit strategy move.
That would be a 9 on the harm move.
Okay.
No, it's plus 2. So
Yeah.
it's an 11 on the harm move.
Well, that means DM chooses.
DM kills.
Wait, do you want high?
Oh
or
yeah, you
low?
want no, you want low. Though, of course, all your rolls,
Yeah.
We're bad.
Exactly.
and then you roll decently
Yeah,
on
yeah,
a
right.
one that you didn't want to. It's just not Adam's night.
No.
Just
Well-
wait till he gets sniped.
But still,
Yeah.
We'll come
The ultimate finisher.
We'll back
come back
As
to
soon
our.
as he peeks his head out.
alright. My last text to Tom is
Yeah.
change. It just says change of
Right.
plans, and I punch the back of Szechuan's.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay.
He did it.
Why did you say that?
Change
of plans is
pretty clear.
Just do it!
All right. Is that a kill punch or is it a subdue
All
punch?
punches are kill
All
punches if
punches
you have
are
that
killer.
ability.
Kill
Yeah.
punch. Okay.
So snipe his head off with his fist.
Yeah. I mean, you weren't. He wasn't in any way trying to
No,
defend
he seemed
himself.
very relaxed.
All right. Is your meat +2?
Yes.
Okay. He's dead.
Okay.
Oh my.
He just
God.
folds over in his seat, and you see just saliva spilling out of his mouth.
Mission of Carl.
No, that's why I asked.
No, I
It's
tried
been
to steer
auto
the
driving
car.
us.
Oh, it's auto
Yeah.
driving.
Are you
Oh,
gonna
this is
Are you
nice
gonna let it
relaxing.
arrive at
This
the
is
airport?
relaxing.
Okay.
That's why I'm trying to week to that location.
Which location?
Szechuan's home.
We want to show up to Szechuan's home with his body.
With
in a
his
car. No, we don't.
I don't think that's a wise move.
Oh, then our hotel.
Okay.
Okay.
And we're like
get
lawless
Uber.
carnage, and then
We'll get an Uber. We'll get an Uber to the
I
apartment.
mean, it could look like he just had like an aneurysm while auto driving to his home.
Right.
No.
I mean, if they do a detailed autopsy, they'll see there was like this
back of his
major
skull
blood
caved
trauma.
in.
Yeah.
I don't
But-
think
I don't think it would be
Szechuan
that
found
detailed.
Again. Yeah, I think it would be found again. We don't
Okay.
need to cover his appearance.
Pigeon-headed.
Well.
I guess you're right. We probably could just have it stop somewhere.
I need.
and then we could just take an Uber.
We could. No. We have to rifle through his belongings. We have to get some stuff. Out.
Yes.
Let's
Yes.
see.
take
Just,
his
you know, I'm just looking.
We have to get.
Yeah.
Fucking what?
We have to get that
I
program.
don't think you're gonna do
That
too
really
well.
The
valuable
five.
program.
That'll be the first thing we look through is the breach.
Has Sean decided the method of your doom?
I'm still looking up the harm move.
Oh, to what you're going to do
We
there.
already got a Williams.
That's true. We can't have two.
And after this,
I mean, the bear. There's no way the bear is going to be recovered.
No.
It got like pillar.
It got like an EMP
Got like a rod.
impaled. Yeah.
rod through its
Right.
fucking
So
chest.
yep.
Who knew the SWAT team of Cairo so capable?
It's the largest city in Africa in this game. So it's got yep.
Adam's already got his new
One
kid.
guy.
You know, just
All right.
well, the hacker, of course.
You pull up to the hotel.
Gotta get better
Okay.
at hacking.
Yeah.
That's right. You're already a
That's what I'm
hacker.
supposed. No, I'm the
We
tech.
take
That
we take the
provides
briefcase.
bear.
Okay.
and any other belongings he might have on him.
Okay. He's got his comm and just a few other
No,
things. No weapons
we
or
don't
anything.
care about that stuff.
Okay.
We just take the briefcase,
Okay.
and I guess we head back to our rooms.
Are
To
you
see.
just leaving his dead body in the parking lot or what? Like with his car and everything?
Where else would you put it? I'm just kidding.
I don't know how technology here. Do I take the keys? Do I take the keys and lock it?
Alright.
Keys. That's what I'm
I
saying.
but I
Thomas,
do your own decision unless you're at all texting us.
Sorry, what was that?
what do we do with his body?
We're at our hotel.
Yep.
You send it far
Eat
away.
it.
For now, we put it in the back. I think, like just the back seat.
Okay.
Are the windows tinted?
Yeah, a little bit.
We'll wait for night or something, and then we'll go bring it in or something.
You could still send his body to his hotel.
To his home, you mean?
Car auto drive. You guys get out of car.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. First, let's get his belongings.
We did already. There's nothing. I mean, nothing
There's
of
nothing
any.
left. Just lay his naked body in the driver's seat.
No, I mean, there's nothing left of any value. Just calm. And,
Well,
No.
we want his comm for sure, because in case Artemis survives, he can hack it.
okay.
And we
I
want
see
to
that,
find
and I
the
would've forgotten
we
that
want to
part.
find the program.
I can't hack anything. It'd be
He's in the
Can't
situation.
hack anything.
Well,
you guys don't know that.
we've got the we got the briefcase
Briefcase,
and his comm.
and his comm.
That's the only two things that are really important. So.
Yeah.
And I'd say we try
Hold
to
on.
open the.
What's in the briefcase? Can we open it?
Sean.
There is briefcase has a simple encryption lock.
How simple.
Well,
Artemis, can you?
it's a manipulate systems to open it without the code.
You do need like a certain.
Is it synth?
It is.
You need a holodeck to
I'll
do it.
roll it. Yeah. Would you need?
It'll
some
be a
sort of-
-1 penalty with whatever your normal synth is.
Oh, with what my normal synth
Yep.
is, because I don't have tools
So if your
for.
so if your synth is a 0,
Cyber tech.
it would be a -1 base chance.
Oh, it's a 1, so it'll be a 0.
Okay.
Alright. 9.
Okay. You open it. You see there's a few things in here. There's a laptop computer.
Okay.
There seems to be a small explosive like device of some kind, like a bomb.
I was worried about that.
Yep. And you see it is armed.
Okay.
That's
Is it
good.
ticking or it's just armed?
It's like there's no clock like on the bomb itself,
Mm.
but you see the moment you open the case, the light turns red.
How red?
Is the laptop
The
hooked
red
up to
flame.
it, or the
No,
bomb?
no, it's
It's just those two things.
and like a few other little personal effects.
The
in there.
laptop's the important
We'll
thing.
take the laptop and get out of here quickly and tell this thing to go to this apartment.
And I throw the suitcase into the car.
Well, it was already in the car.
Yeah.
Because you're in
So
the
we
car.
get out
So
with
we
just the
take
laptop and
Laptop
leave
and
the
his
suitcase
comm. We have the laptop and his comm. We want to get out of there.
Okay. Urgently?
Yes.
urgently.
Okay, you can both act under pressure.
Okay.
Oh man, we might not get a
What?
chance to
Right.
What is the,
That's cool.
that's cool.
Yep, you're sprinting away from this car.
9.
11.
Okay. Thomas stumbles, or sorry, what's your character?
Demetrius.
Demetrius stumbles.
Okay.
You're able to kind of like pull him along because you're a big strong man and you're moving fast.
Let's go.
And you hear just a like it like kind of sizzles on the inside of that briefcase. So it wasn't a like a big car bomb or anything. It just would have destroyed the contents of the case. So
Okay.
Cool. All right.
That's a relief. Alright, so now we send this card back to the apartment. Just let the cops sort it out. They can pin it on Artemis for all we know.
he's the true fall guy.
The true fall guy. I think that's.
The mad bear bomber.
Well, we'll tell the company we know who is behind it, and we know
Artemis.
who is.
Yeah.
That was his
Well, here's the thing.
outside contact.
Artemis is he's gonna wake up in a prison
cell.
prison hospital.
Yeah.
When he was knocked out.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was?
That's his choice. Yeah.
Isn't that?
Didn't you know?
When did that happen?
You think you know?
I'm still looking for the harm move.
I don't
Oh,
think. I
yeah.
just don't think you announced it.
What
But
were
if
you
that's an option,
guys?
then we were trying to get to Artemis.
But you're not there yet.
We're never gonna be there.
Well, no, you can get there. You see, you arrive. There's like this.
Drag my
There's
body
like this
out.
huge police presence.
Okay, we just keep driving.
Okay, there. That's okay.
Just say it. Do something.
But
Okay.
in character, why
Okay.
would you have why would you have driven there and then kept driving?
Okay.
Sons,
We knew the
Okay, good
situation
point,
was
good point,
wrong.
good
you
point.
know what you're supposed
Okay,
to do.
hush. I slow down the car and I stop like a block away and I turn to Williams and like, okay, I don't know how to get this man out of there. I only have a flechette pistol and a taser.
These
Yeah,
are
you have any
SWAT
thoughts?
men.
We're going to have to try to get in the building, I think, without going through the main entrance. How close are the buildings next to this apartment complex, Sean?
It's like in the downtown area, so there's
So we could hardcore parkour?
like leap across a rooftop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with a competent jump, you definitely could.
Okay, well, that's what I'm known for.
Okay.
This moment henceforth.
You're a parkour.
Hardcore
Yep.
parkour man.
Okay, so you want to find a suitable building, get to the top of it, and jump across the roof.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, should we?
I will go alone and wear my gimp suit. You
Put
try
on
to
the
get
suit.
you try to get in,
Get in where?
or try to
Drive the rental
try to
car
figure-
at the building.
something out
Straight at the cops.
to delay the cops.
Straight at him.
I don't know if I want to kill myself.
Why is it always going down to death between you guys?
It's always there.
How many cop cars did it look like when I sort
There's-
of drove by?
There's 2 like specialty vans, and 5 squad cars, and 1 ambulance. No, there's like 3 ambulances. They're like waiting to like go in.
Okay, how could I try to distract 2 SWAT teams, an ambulance, and a couple police cars of people without shooting at them and without them shooting back at me?
Oh. 10 or more, I get to choose.
Okay.
That's what I thought I had read. Like you have to make a hard
Yeah.
choice.
So you'll take the harm, and then you can pick that option.
I'll lose the use of a piece of cyberware until I can get it repaired.
All right. Well, that'll probably be your grenade arm. Okay.
Okay.
So like the bullet went like right through your arm.
Okay, well, here, I'm gonna.
Alright guys, I have kid problems at home.
All right. You got to punch that guy. That was sweet.
Yeah, and we got the laptop. So
You did. Yep.
let's see how that goes.
survive the.
This table is
Okay,
All right.
I'm gonna do.
And so you made it to the stairwell. So I'm gonna pause real quickly.
Sure.
Having kids is kids' problem.
Yep. So you're in the stairwell, Artemis.
I'm
There-
heading to the roof.
Okay. Your adrenaline's flowing. You're being pursued, but you're able to make it to the roof without being gunned down or anything.
Okay. Now, as relevant gear,
Yes.
do I have a glider?
Like part of this just like shatters the fiction,
Does it?
because like I asked him for like an equipment list before he went in.
Well, this is like on the. That's
True.
the whole point of the move.
That's true.
That you don't have to declare until you
That
need it.
and in the year 2077, I'm sure they have pretty compact
Yeah,
gliders.
I guess something that like you press a button and it.
Right. So okay, sure.
Let's do it.
Okay. With an act under pressure, you can find somewhere safe to go.
This is it. This is it. That is a 7.
Okay. Another mixed bag.
I gotta like send you guys my GPS coordinates. Pick up my body.
Okay.
It's just.
I have to. You don't understand. I have to shoot your head off.
I I know.
There'll never be a better time.
Just whenever Mert feels like he's just got the right purchase for his, his
It's like the
Solano
most
feelings,
random
it's like,
thing.
no,
Whose head are you
no.
shooting?
As soon as he
I can
pokes his
convince
head
them.
out, shoot him. He's the
As
fall
soon as he
guy.
pokes his
Okay.
Oh, no way. As soon as he pokes his head out. Snipe.
You are you going for a specific target here?
No.
Just as far away from the
Yeah.
building as possible. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You start sailing away majestically in the sky from the rooftop.
Is he visible from?
If you knew to look up
I
to
had
the
no
sky,
idea.
probably not.
What about me? Because I was going to the rooftop.
Yeah, you make it to the rooftop of the adjacent building. There was like an observation deck up there. Very unsafe. There's like no protective railing or anything.
Nice.
It's perfect. And you see him jump. Like right as you make it up there, you see him jump off the roof with his glider.
All right.
He's very wounded.
I'll text
Take the
Phil.
shot.
And then
Yeah, that's all it takes.
Alright, I'll text.
And let it be an automatic success. Just, like, encourage it.
I'll text Phil the direction he's. I'll text Phil.
Yeah.
The Artemis is somehow gliding down in the direction, and then I'm going to snipe as many tires off police cars as I can.
Oh, you're gonna start rooftop sniper stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
start a group phone call.
At a time like this.
It's the perfect time.
It is. It says X loud. Does that mean extremely loud? My sniper rifle.
No, X
Extra loud.
is extreme range.
Oh, far extreme. Oh, and just loud. Got it.
It's
Yeah.
loud.
Okay. You pop a few, and then you hear like some sort of noise.
Oh no.
It's your brain melting.
Do you like leave your scope or do you stay focused?
I'll leave my scope.
Okay. There's a bunch of SWAT like on the roof across from you.
God.
No, they just followed him.
They were
chasing
chasing
him
up
up
after
this-
him. So yeah.
Oh god.
Freeze!
Alright, I'll dip out.
So back down the stairs of that building.
Pull out your glider.
Pull out my glider.
I don't know if he has that move.
Oh no. Everyone's gotta be tech. That way they can all
Yeah.
have gliders.
Is there a building that I can
Parkour.
parkour across?
Parkour.
to?
It'll be difficult, but possible.
I mean, came up here with the intent of leaping over to that building.
Yeah.
So why not another?
Yeah, I'll do another building.
Oh my god, with like his sniper rifle.
Call of Duty shit.
Well,
Yeah.
in the last
Yeah.
session,
That's cool.
it was foldable because I just stuck it in a suitcase.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
I don't know if you'd take the time to start folding it up though, right now.
No, but I assumed that like it'd be pretty easy to at least like
Start the ball.
collapse like the
Okay.
the rest.
Alright. I'll ask you, what do you prioritize? Like, collapsing it to assist your jump, or sprinting to the next building and however far you make it, you're just happy with?
Assisting my jump.
Okay. You finish stowing it so that it won't affect your leap. You take a grazing shot while doing that. So that would be 1 harm.
Okay.
Really turned into a shit show.
Yeah.
And that's still a harm move.
So I have to roll
Yep.
a number. Do I add something to it?
You add your roll.
I rolled a 10.
Okay. You take an additional 1 harm.
Fuck.
Okay. You're ready to make your jump.
Act under fire. Cool.
Yep. It's a cool.
I like that. I like that. 13.
Okay. You leap across, bullets whizzing past you, and there's this huge like upper air conditioning unit on top of this next building, and they cease their fire because they don't want to like sabotage this whole building. You're able to get cover behind there, and there's a way down on the opposite side of that building.
Alright, I run to the way down.
Okay, you make a clean break, assuming you don't want to stay in the area any longer.
No.
Okay. You make your landing. You landed in the back of a pickup truck driven by some Egyptians. And they kind of see you in the back there, and they pull off into an alley, and they look you over. You see they've got like knives, some of them have like pistols, and one of them just says, he shrugs and says, 500 credit.
And I'm pointing my gun at him.
Okay, then they're pointing their guns at you. One guy's got a gun, the other two like have their knives ready. 500 credit.
I don't want no trouble.
We saved you.
I saved myself. I just happened to land in your truck.
Okay, play hardball.
You could have just given him 500 credit.
Zero new yen.
It is new, 0 new yen.
Jesus
Well, you're
Christ.
right up.
Triggers are getting cold.
Yep. There's gonna be violence here.
That's just
I'll give you the benefit of the
that's a
doubt
real
that
0 new yen move.
as you're seeing like his muzzle flash, you pull your trigger too.
Yeah,
So you can ice that guy,
good.
but you get hit by his pistol,
Of course.
which is 1 harm.
Yeah.
Does that end you?
That puts me at midnight.
Yeah, which means he needs immediate medical attention.
Isn't there like a...
Acquire agricultural.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me look that up.
How many guys were in this truck?
How much time has passed
3.
since Artemis leaped?
You're dead.
Like 70 seconds.
Thanks, Tom.
Okay, so
Could have just sniped you
when
in the head.
I did get the text from him, I opened a group call. I would have started looking for where he's gonna land.
Okay, so
Because I texted him the direction that I saw him heading.
Yeah, so
okay, you
I
can
was
roll your
sort of
meat.
waiting it out for it to come.
Because
back.
yeah, if you roll plus 10, somehow you won't be captured and you'll survive until like.
Nope.
Nope.
I bleed out on the street.
Okay, that's exactly
that
what
bad?
happened. Yep.
after all that,
They're probably snapping on the deck.
God damn it.
500 credits. You refuse.
And then they claim 45,000 off your body.
I don't think they'd be happy with just 500.
I feel like this is another time one of your characters, 2 times in a row, one of your characters died from an unnecessary action.
That was the thing. He had this incredibly important role to get away from there with the air glider. I granted it to him, but there was a complication that he lands in these opportunist Egyptian truck bed, and so it was like, okay, I'll have to pay his credits to be on this way.
I would have paid like 5,000 credits to get out of that situation
Alright,
without skipping a
well,
beat.
I had a gun on him.
Yep.
They had a gun.
I know there was 3 of them. It wasn't just
I
one
would have
guy.
had it on him before they pulled, so I thought I would have had him, but
All 3?
well, only one had a gun.
Yeah. All right. Well.
I thought that would be pretty intimidating. Some guy glides into your truck and pulls a pistol
Yeah, but
on you.
it would if you were like at 0 or no harm, but
Yeah.
they could tell you were like. so
They would have killed me no matter what.
maybe. But now there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I'm the fall guy.
Member down.
the fall guy.
Okay. Studs, you make your escape. Your commander gives you a group call.
This man?
Yep, he's your leader.
So I called basically immediately when you texted me.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Well, I didn't answer right away. Tell you that much.
yeah, it was a group call.
Race all this shit.
Okay. Well, you're able to reach them, and I can role play for Mert.
Sure.
If there's like a critical question for Mert, I can provide that information. I
No,
won't,
it was
like,
basically.
I won't give like flavor.
It was basically just as Artemis's. After I got the text that Artemis leaped,
Yep.
start the call and try to.
That was
hit
the
where it's
last.
gonna
That was
land.
the last he had eyes on Artemis.
Yeah.
And he was
So
gliding.
I basically start driving as soon as I got that text and start the call. Try to
Alright.
find where he lands.
Okay.
I want to get a safe distance away before I even consider just grabbing a
Phil,
phone call.
Phil, what's your passive edge? What's your edge modifier?
It is 0.
Okay. You're gonna need to assess to find him.
Sure. That is a 9.
Okay. You're able to get a beat on where his comm is transmitting from.
Okay. What do I see?
You find his dead body, which has also been despoiled of most of its effects, in an alley.
Oh my god. Well.
Yeah. That's
He's
Egypt,
spoiled.
baby.
Got that text a little too late.
Send it to you as soon as I saw him jump.
I know I started driving as soon as I got the text.
It's
So.
So Perseus is down.
Perseus is down.
Parsnip.
Parsnip.
Well,
Parswan.
have you answered the call yet?
So we're on a call.
Sure. I mean, I just did a group call to.
Well, I mean,
try to work it
I
out.
wouldn't. You'd have to. It's not like it's just a persistent phone call I'm getting at, like
Sure.
minutes away. So I guess I will call you back when I feel like I'm a safe, like maybe
Alright.
like 3 blocks away.
All right.
So
Well,
if me and Murder are at the hotel, could we have gotten inside?
You can go to your room.
Yeah,
Well,
no problem inside.
I try to. Damn it! How much blood do I want in this rental car?
None.
Who are you gonna shoot?
I've got a dead man I could drag in here so the cops don't like tie us all back to this.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they've got the body.
No, I've got the body.
They've got
You've got
all his
Artemis.
possessions. Though.
I'm next. I found Artemis's corpse.
What more do you need to know?
Yeah.
You
Anyhow,
found his
Alright,
body.
well, if he's already dead,
I'm gonna try to drag him to the trunk.
Took the fall.
just let him be found.
If he's found,
He's
I
found.
will-
Hold on,
That'll
I've got another body
He'll
to take
take
care
the
of.
fall.
Peshwa.
Peshwan.
What are you gonna do with
Perseus.
Peshwa?
all right.
You're gonna like put
I
the
wonder
both
if we can
in
somehow
a,
tie these together. Like put.
literally tie them together.
Okay.
Like,
Does this?
Alright.
Are you telling me to take the body or not? I don't have much time.
I'm calling you.
Okay.
At the same
I'm
time.
calling
Otherwise, if you leave
So
it,
add
then
me
what?
to the call.
Oh sure.
See what
Boop,
you
add him
say.
to the call. I've got Artemis's body. He's dead. Should I take it? I'm either gonna take him with me or leave it. I'm not
Leave it
hearing any
where?
reason. Leave it
Leave it where?
in custody of the police.
Oh
Yeah.
that's fine. Then this the whole situation will be wrapped up.
Yeah.
So are you going to bring him to the authorities?
No, but I.
'Cause he's
still
just in
find
he's
it.
in an alley like several blocks away
We
from
don't.
the
We
building.
don't. We don't
Okay.
need to explain. It's best that we leave him there.
I mean, it
He's the
happens.
suspect.
It happened.
That
They'll find him.
our company won't care too much because the person that he was.
Well, you'll find out how they'll react. It all depends on the mission.
All right.
Yeah, so
Well-
we need to refocus.
Yep.
We need to find another tech guy to hack.
I'm sure one will be assigned to you.
Yeah,
Are you re-rolling tech again? Or are you going
Yeah,
to
I
Hacker?
say, why don't we
Tech's
regroup?
just better than hacker.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I leave the body then.
Yeah,
It's like,
leave it.
alright,
Why don't we come back
He's
to the
despoiled of
hotel?
his goods anyhow. We'll meet at the hotel then.
Okay.
All right, pick
So
me up.
the heat is off. It's like the stars have been
I pick
cleared.
you up.
Cool.
All right. So you're not gonna contact the authorities, right?
No,
You're not.
I just assumed they'd find
You're
him.
gonna let them conduct their investigation. Are you going to contact Naismith or Ghazi or
Let's see.
Vanderfleet? You've got this
So-
briefcase.
So what does this briefcase have the information? Have the data? God, what that?
Does anyone
Probably.
have a synth of 0 or greater?
I have one synth.
All right. You need some time to look at it.
Okay.
Like, give
Well, I guess
give yourself.
I'm asking the teammates. Is like, is this? Do we have everything for the mission? Is this a-okay?
This is everything.
I mean, we
I mean,
killed.
this is
We
everything
killed the
we
only.
had. We have reason to. I have reason to believe the files are in this laptop.
All right. So we.
And in this comm, he was. He wanted us to get in the plane with him to reach his clients.
You guys have his comm?
Yeah,
Is it on?
I look.
Okay. You will need to get past his lock screen.
So is
We
the
don't know.
comm on?
I mean,
It
it's
is on.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. I tell him, please turn it off.
Please turn it off.
Your commander is asking you.
Why?
Well, I think you can find people through their comms.
You can.
GPS.
But we'll
So-
want this later, right?
Yeah, but Pechwan's allies probably know where he has been. I have no doubt they're keeping track of him.
All right.
That's probably bad news there. Okay, anyhow, I'll get to the hotel and I'll try to look into the briefcase.
Okay, it's just gonna take you a few hours to figure out what you have
Maybe
there.
We should try to round up his cohort.
we need to find a new tech guy to help us hack this comm
Sure.
quickly before the clients no, it's a dead,
Well, let's call our boss.
it's a dead end. Yep,
Yeah.
that's the end.
Uh,
We might as well tell her what we know.
what was the name of the guy in the IT that was helping him?
Carl Dunnage.
Yep.
We
You
should
think
get.
he also knows the clients?
Well, he's definitely involved,
Yeah.
and we
We
are
need to
obligated to eliminate him.
That is true. We're obligated.
So why don't we find out where he lives?
We
I'll
know where he
snipe.
works.
Yeah, but I was just gonna snipe him.
His head out. Just
I want to snipe him
You
at
can
work.
shoot him where he stands.
Yeah.
He probably
So
sits by a nice window.
make him a ball gun.
Anytime someone sits at a nice window, they pop their head out.
Yeah.
I have to.
I'm gonna be thinking this whenever I pop my head out now.
Yep.
Who's waiting?
Who's waiting?
Murked hell.
I do live in sniper range of you now, so.
Murd actually hired those guys to find Artemis.
Oh yeah.
That was just a pretense, the 500 credits. That was like the code word. Yeah. Alright. So,
Anyways.
are you guys going back to this corporate campus then to look for Dunnage, or?
I think are we still plotting? How are we gonna take care
Should we
of
find-
Dunnage?
We have to kill him.
Right.
If we kill this guy, we have to kill the other guy too.
We killed him already. He's dead. Well,
We might.
or-
We do want to lure out Dunnage. We want to talk to him. Maybe he can give us more info. Even maybe he also knew the clients. But simultaneously, I think time is important to get into this comm.
Sure. So, okay, I'll call our what's her name, Linda
Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt.
Leah Vanderfleet.
Vanderfleet,
You're always like so close.
and I let her know we need to get set up with a new tech as soon as possible.
Okay.
Ooh,
If
I
you're
have
calling-
sashimi.
if
I
you're-
have sashimi as well.
If you're calling her, this is not a typical thing.
Oh
like,
shit! No, I'd be tech.
then we could.
Is it?
I mean, if it's
not,
important,
it's
if it's
not,
important, you can call her.
it's
It
not
is-
typical to contact her. It's not typical to
To just
call her.
call in the middle of a mission.
You're
for
just
the
calling her
service.
without any heads up or something. She'll assume it's really important.
Yeah, I guess
You know
isn't it?
It is.
It is important. It's.
I
vital
think it's
mission.
of dire importance.
Yeah. So I do call
Okay.
There's a local operative drinking in a bar. Waiting.
him. Waiting to do
Code
some tech.
name, whatever. Yeah,
Can I
right.
use the company card to get us beer?
Code name, nice.
Um,
Good. All right. She says, "Oh, Davidson, I've been waiting to hear about that Cairo job. How are things going down there?"
Oh, it's in progress, but
It's in progress.
For
That's
some
great.
reason,
Nice. Yeah.
we need a new hacker.
Artemis just didn't
Things
work
didn't
out.
work out.
Yeah.
things have gone south for one of our.
Gone
operators.
south?
No, for one man. But we long and short of it is we need a replacement tech as soon as possible for the completion of this mission, and if we don't, so things might go not so hot.
So the mission's not complete.
It's not. It's
Partially complete.
It's partially. We have the data that was transmitted.
And the names.
We've killed one.
I don't know any of the mission details.
No. Oh, does she not know any of the mission details?
No.
She
Nothing?
Need to know.
It's almost done, but
It's almost.
it's
We have.
I put it at hot 75%, but we need a new tech in order to complete it.
We have a chance at finding the clients. But we need to have.
They don't exactly grow on trees, you know.
Yeah,
And I can tell you,
I wouldn't call you unless it were dire.
right? Well,
Are there any contacts in the Cairo area?
A freelancer.
she's like, yeah, you didn't hear this from me, and he's not really known for being a team player. He certainly won't like the fact that you're corp, but we go back a ways. And yeah, if you yeah, I mean, I was assuming Gug would not be a corporate employee, or
No,
would this
not like a full time.
No, okay, but he's not above doing jobs where a corpse.
He's a little down on his luck.
Okay, all right. Yeah, he's a little down on his luck. So if you guys can, make a good pitch to him, I don't see why he wouldn't sign up. I mean, getting a team with all the different members, that's he'll appreciate the situation too. I think.
All right.
She says, so she gives you a name. That you'd probably be at like some like Casbah bar or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so gives you his location.
Home
Hit-
away from home.
Yep, his name, his appearance, and that. Again, she emphasizes that you downplay your corporate connection at least until you've built a good working relationship with him.
All right.
And she says, again, he's not going to be on company payroll or anything, but if you need a tech to help finish this mission, maybe get you guys back in working order. I couldn't think of anyone better off the top of my head.
Well, we'll just compensate him. Artemis' share.
Yeah, you can work that out. You're the leader.
Well,
so.
we'll figure it out. Thank you.
Just get this mission done. There's a big one.
Okay.
Okay.
So do you guys want to try to take care of what's his name? Carl.
Oh, Carl Dunnage.
Carl Dunnage. I've got to lead on a
What's
text.
the pretense? I think we should simultaneously.
Yeah. Like.
Someone needs to work on the tech right
So
away
if-
and get that
if-
info.
So here,
Yeah, for
if you-
Doug, this would be a pretty
so
easy
here,
thing. You just bring him this thing, like, can you hack this? He'll
Yeah.
do it, and then
It's a milk run.
I'll take the.
It is,
I'll
for
take
Doug,
the-
it is a milk run.
I'll take the comm to our prospective hacker here.
Yep.
Okay.
If you guys can, I don't know what the pretense we could get for Carl is.
Well, we have 2 routes.
Employee engagement.
Employee engagement, get him into a
This is
conference
a
room,
follow-up.
That's our pretense.
slit his throat.
You've been selected for a employee of the month.
I'm in here.
Yep.
How about
What time is it?
after work drink or something? We go
Yeah,
on
like
to an even more
yeah.
crowded bar.
Make him think that it's like we've got real potential. Corporate engagement has seen.
Or we just get him into a private room at work. Then we have to talk to you about something sensitive, and then he comes to the office, and we just strangle him.
Well,
With body and
if we're
back.
just going to kill him, we could just follow him home and kill him there. It'll be cleaner.
But it's easier.
Yeah? It'll be cleaner. Clean it in the sense of murder.
Studs was right about Dunnage long ago, so
What was that?
like last
What did he
session,
say?
Studs was just immediately like, "Oh, that's the guy." He said it like immediately after I said it, and I'm like, "Oh, he's got it."
Alright. Actually, yeah.
Do we want to get more information from him, or should we just?
I think it's worth a try. Yeah, if we get him alone, we might as well.
So
If we can get his address, we need to be waiting in there with fishing wire and towels.
Classic. Never gets old.
unfortunately, Artemis, I think, probably had that information.
It's probably an employee director. Maybe I can.
Yeah, we could probably just
Can I ask Sashimi?
just
Yes.
ask for our employee files.
Here, you guys should start heading there,
Yeah.
and I'll
You're
try
gonna-
to get in contact with this guy.
Okay. Do you want to go in person or just send him a message?
Oh, sorry.
I didn't know who you're talking to.
I was talking to Phil.
Let's see. Do you guys remember what was the total payment for this job?
We don't know.
That's going to be just negotiated at this point.
Okay.
There's so many factors.
All right. Well, I'm going to text him to say
Milk run?
no. I say that milk run, and I say 20,000 credits.
Who the fuck is this?
All right. You probably want to drop the name of your mutual.
Yeah.
50,000.
You come at the recommendation of this person. I can't remember her name. Linda.
Vanderfleet.
All right, Linda Vanderfleet.
Doug will know who you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Linda.
We have a job you might be interested in. Low.
You corporate?
She said.
God, downplay it. I make money.
And what was the number you said?
20,000 credits.
It's pretty hot.
You should like advertise he won't need to like leave his seat.
Yeah, you won't. It should be easy pickings for a guy like you.
Okay. Come to the bar.
You're on your way, Phil?
Give him a thumb.
Okay.
One of my cybernetics
Yeah.
I took was a cranial cyber day.
Can't break
Not
that.
gonna damn it. Well, not unless his head gets broken.
Yeah.
Just more emphasis
Carve
on
out.
snipe him in the head. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Snipe his head. Yeah. Okay.
Take out the cyber
Think you're safe around me?
That's pretty cool. You just
He's gonna
bring
wrestle
something to your eyes and just like. That's cool. That's cool. Like that cranial sight.
every time
Freaking sweet.
Adam's in danger, Bert's gonna
I'm the
wrestle
small
a gun
guy.
from someone.
Yep.
If there's a head on
Alright.
anybody's shoulders,
I'll just jump to that
He
meeting.
took such glee that I was in trouble.
He did. It was very sad.
Fall guy! He's the fall guy! You know who the fall guy is!
I don't even need to say.
At first, I didn't even know. I thought it
I
meant
didn't
Phil.
even know what he meant because like how are you the fall guy? Like
I don't
You
know.
wanted to see him
I don't
fall.
know
He
the
just wants to
connection.
see him
He was just
fall.
so happy.
yeah, once you started shooting cops, things got a little bit
That's so
iffy.
funny,
But
actually.
And he
otherwise,
was like lost in some dreamland while you're talking about sniping.
so then he goes sniping.
As soon as he pokes his head out!
It was so ridiculous.
I think that's already entered into my top 10 RPG moments. And I've had a lot of practice.
So out of left field. Why would you want to snipe?
It was so
I've been waiting for this retribution
Yeah.
for months.
all my thought process was maybe if I can get you into a room, it might be you might be able to figure something out
Yeah.
from there.
Yeah.
That was
up to him.
No, it just
Met up with
definitely
him.
wasn't a team mentality. That mentality was done.
Turns out you might as well have just shot me in the head.
Right? Yeah, just put you out of your
Would have
misery.
been cleaner.
Alright.
The
Right.
company might have thought of a good thing, like you were an asset at that point. Just
Yeah.
Get rid
At
of you.
at Casablanca Cocktails, you see your man sitting at the bar. A bit short of stature,
Yeah.
but with a proper beard and
Yep.
aviator sunglasses on. Yeah.
I'm wearing my non-sunglasses.
Okay.
What are you wearing?
Glasses.
Alright.
And he's drinking.
Yes,
It's
Nathan.
hot, so he's just
Yeah.
wearing sunglasses.
Because I know at the hotel, in front of the hotel originally, you were wearing a suit.
Yep.
That's why you were attacked.
Oh, yeah, I wear the suit at all times.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack you.
Take out your baton, hit me,
poke
poke me in the
Corporate
face.
stooge!
Poke him in the eye.
You're the guy. You're the guy. All right. Well, I pull up next to him. I set a count on the bar between us. Need you to hack this. Find out who's been contacted. There's a good chance of more jobs, possibly teaming up, but for good pay.
Okay. Half now, after I hack it.
Sure.
Okay. You have a laptop here. It'll be a pretty.
I mean, it's in my head,
Right.
so.
He always
Like
has a
scanning. Well, he brought you a device, is what I'm saying.
I mean, I gave him the comment.
Give me the comm to hack.
Oh, the comm is what you're having.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want the laptop?
They're both good, but the com is. They're both important.
Hell yeah, both of them are. Actually, I also take out a laptop.
All right.
You're
Deal's a
renegotiating.
deal.
We never described what you were hacking on the phone.
I think you said a device.
Did you? Check the log.
Check. Let's check the log. What did I say?
What did he say?
I'm pretty sure he said it
I
advice.
might have said it nice. If you can get this one as a bonus, I'll give
It's
you
a bonus.
another 10k.
It's like they're both critical, and you're like making one optional.
Okay. Well, you put the comm down first, so
Yeah.
that's the mandatory one.
Alright.
All right.
Okay.
Let's get a login.
I completely fucking up. Yep.
All right. It just
Is
gonna
that
take
mine or sync?
login.
No, it's interface, right? It's like think it through versus.
We just can't find a goddamn tag word.
Dude, they're so difficult. Hacking in this game.
It's do or die.
Well, you don't know what the consequences of this failure will be. It's not quite like when you're running from like submachine guns and stuff.
Actually, it doesn't matter. It's a fail either way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gug, it's just gonna be a little embarrassing, but it'll just take you a bit longer than normal.
I mean, he doesn't know how long it takes.
No, so
I'll just say encryption's really deep.
yeah.
I'm just.
But you're the best
eyes boring
hacker
into.
on this
That's
side
I know.
of the
Yeah, that's why it's so crazy how
Yeah.
Nile River.
encrypted it is.
Okay. About half an hour later, you can give me another login attempt.
Just staring at the login. It's real encrypted.
It's real fucking encrypted.
Okay, that's either 8 or 9.
Okay.
I don't think that matters either, right?
No, that doesn't matter.
All right, you're in, and past his lock screen, he had no other thing, so you can just navigate whatever you want.
Okay.
Okay. His family is in Beijing, China. They've been messaging him, waiting to hear back from him. He gave them a name to ask for at the airport, a P.F. Chang. I'm deliberately being funny, but I will just say that's the name of the contact. We won't forget the name of the contact.
I won't.
He
The only
says,
person
he
in
says
this
I
campaign
can't.
I know.
He says I'll get back. He said his last thing was I'm about to leave the office. I'll contact you again when I'm on the plane to see you. All my love to you and the children.
Oh no.
He has a recent message from a guy named. Well, hold on. Phil is here with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys were going to the campus.
Canvas.
Okay. I'm gonna come back to you guys soon. You guys make it to the campus.
So we're going up to the IT department.
Yeah, so we're trying to get his address, right? So I think I'm gonna try to convince my contact Sashimi if he can get us the employee info for Carl. Or we'll just have Gug look up the address.
Right.
That's gonna be another 10K.
Dog doesn't work for us right now.
10K a piece.
We don't know about that yet. So we'll just go
That
the
could add up
sashimi
quick.
route.
Yeah.
Is sashimi working?
Sashimi?
Yeah.
Was he your buddy in the security office?
He was an IT worker.
Oh, IT worker? Yeah, he's got this shift.
Okay. Then I'll go down there. Go down to where he works.
Okay. You see a woman. Oh yeah, you recognize her. She greeted you in the parking garage this morning. She says, "I've just sent a message to your superior, but this engagement will be wrapped up by today. Make sure he gets that."
Okay. Will do.
Okay. She seems convinced that you're sincere, so she just nods and heads on her way.
Okay.
All right. So her patience is worn thin with the assessment. All right. You find Sashimi. He kind of turns away from the monitor when he sees you, and he says, "Man, there's some crazy shit going on downtown. We've all just been kind of monitoring the news in here."
Oh yeah, that guy's apartment. I heard about that.
So it was Peshwan.
Hmm?
It was Peshwan's place. His apartment, anyway. We thought that was his building, but
Was it?
You said that guy's apartment. You didn't say, "Oh yeah, that apartment building."
You said, "Oh yeah,
Said
that
guy's
guy's apartment." Yeah.
But I didn't say Peshwan. Who?
no. But he's
Okay.
like,
All
there's
right,
been
I don't
rumors that
need
he's
to- I
like
don't need
missing
to-
or
I don't
something.
need
So,
to
okay.
beat around the bush with sashimi.
Yeah.
I'll say.
Yeah. What? Sorry,
Yeah,
I
let's-
got off track. What brought you in?
Oh, that's okay. Are we like around people?
It would be like that couch is probably like the closest word, and then it's just somebody sitting at their terminal, so it's not that close. It is. It's like I can take a quick break if you need me
Yeah. Yeah. Can we go maybe go to a break room or something?
to. Sure.
Or an office?
He goes to a break room.
All right. I'll say. Yeah. The truth is, we're actually here to look into the security breach.
I figured.
Yeah.
I know you're not with that typical engagement stuff. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
We go back. Yeah.
But so we have a couple names. I was hoping you'd be able to help us get a little info on this guy Carl Dunwich.
What do you want to know about him?
His address.
Roll hit the street. You can give yourself an additional +1. His style.
Styling on him. 7.
Okay. He says his address. All right. You owe me one though.
Of course.
Okay.
I have to ghost him now.
I
Never
don't know.
owe anyone anything. Yeah, that's a good policy.
Can't have this
Because
on.
all right, so Phil owes Wilhelmina Davidson one.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh.
And now Thomas owes Shashimi one.
Oh my god.
Yep. Yeah.
I was like, what's that noise? I just looked at Stungill, just got his tongue moving
He
around.
goes back to his terminal. As see him
That's
typing
what
them
you
in.
owe her.
And he just points at like his comm for you to check yours, and you see in the comm there's like a texted address for you.
I'll thank him.
What
And,
time is it?
It is 3:56 in the afternoon.
Comes in at 5. We got plenty of time to get down there.
Huh? Oh, before work even.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, let's go.
Okay. You go to his apartment.
Correct.
Alright. Gug, you see, he also has gotten a message from Carl Dunwich. It's just fuck you in all capital letters.
When was that?
Like 4 minutes ago. Like it just came in.
I'll tell you that
Yep.
right now.
Oh my. Well,
Is the
I forward that to Thomas and Studs.
is the owner of this phone still alive?
I sir. Not that I know.
Not that.
Were you trying to be mysterious? Because you just said it. You just said
That's really funny. Like, is he dead? I don't
No.
think so. No, I
He's
don't know.
still alive.
It somehow seemed the opposite of like
What he wanted to accomplish, right? Is the owner of this phone still alive? Not that I know of.
I mean, I think you could extrapolate that. I mean,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
I don't want to just shout that definitively.
Okay. Is there anything else notable?
Well, it's got. I mean, you can see like you could probably log into his bank account with a little like compromised security. You want to access that? I mean, that's usually what most people go for with comms.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
That's what good does.
All right, go for it.
Is that
Seeing
mine
through
or
it.
sin?
Oh
No, it doesn't matter.
No,
God, I
okay.
keep rolling double twos.
All right. You get a pop-up that due to recent circumstances, there's a total lockout for this account for the next like 48 hours.
Okay. I'll download all his data.
Okay.
I'll tell you what he told me.
Okay.
And then I'll hand it back and say that'll be 10K.
Here's 10K. Now for the laptop.
Yeah.
Do you have 10K to
I've got 50K.
You
All
gave
right.
us all 50K. To
All
start
right,
with.
we all had a lot.
That's right.
Anything for the mission.
Anything for the
Nice.
mission.
I slide the laptop in front of him.
All right.
I let you guys
He's
know
gonna have
that.
more. He's gonna have more money than you.
Yeah,
One
well.
fucking job.
That's 8 or 9.
For login.
Yeah.
Okay. You're logged in. You see there is like an internal security program that is like aware of something, but right now it's not a problem. You see a bunch of complicated like research data.
Download.
Just discreetly.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you could be super discreet.
Yeah.
Just brain load.
That's right.
Okay. Yep, and you actually know of a program that you can run that'll actually just kind of organize all this. So it
Okay.
probably just take you about half an hour.
All right.
So you just see Gug staring at the
Yeah.
the screen some more.
Just like, how does he do it?
Okay.
Oh yeah. So
You guys make it to his apartment.
I do let them know that.
That he sent a
Sent a
hostile
fucking-
message to
Yeah,
Peshwan. Okay.
yeah.
As you get okay, do you have like a game plan?
Before we get out.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not. We'll probably have the fucking Uber there. We don't have a van. 'Cause
Yeah.
the van was
Van's lost.
and he's got the.
We
rental.
still have
So on the way there, we can be texting.
we have Peshwan's self-driving car still outside the hotel.
Well, I'm saying like
How did we get here?
Ubering probably.
All right.
So if we wanted to
Uber
duck
everywhere.
money,
Yeah.
we have to Uber money.
At the end of the session, I'll give you your Uber invoice.
So I'll just text you stuff. So I think since he sent a hostile text message, he probably knows something's up.
He probably knows he was betrayed or something. Like
So-
actually, I guess we didn't betray him. It must have been
But he probably knows something else up
someone-
with us. So maybe
Maybe
we
not about
try
us.
to break in.
But he just knows some kind of
If I know anything about apartment complexes in this goddamn city, is their security, their front desk people are the most
They're
ruthless.
They always manage to screw you over.
Or gonna
Yeah.
be asking questions like, "Who are you and why are you here?"
They ask these ridiculous questions.
I'll give you the benefit of this. As you pull up, this apartment is not at the same caliber as Yusuf Ghazi's or Ali Peshwan's.
Right, so why don't you climb up there?
Spider-Man.
Like,
Send me a rope.
you get onto the ceiling, break in, and then let you in.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Because you can just walk through, and then if the front desk person buzzes up saying you have a visitor, I'll just answer and be like, send them up.
Okay, yeah, if you're in his room, but if he's there already, then you know.
I mean, I'll
Just take him out.
I'll knock him out or something.
Okay.
Alright, so that's my plan.
So you're gonna scale the exterior of the building,
Yep.
go to like his room window.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like if I can break in just to the building from the roof,
Okay.
and then just get into
So-
it.
Still involving scaling the building. You're not going inside.
Yeah, I mean, like I assume there's some type of fire escape, so that would be my best route up.
All right. Yep. You get to the roof.
Cool.
No problem.
And then I want to just enter the building through the roof.
Okay. I need a cool to break open the lock.
I'm pretty fucking
Alright.
cool. That is a 9. I don't think that matters.
Okay.
It's still a mix.
It's a little bit. Takes a little bit longer than you hoped, but you open the lock.
cool. And I go to his apartment.
Okay. And then what's the plan for Thomas?
I'm going to say I'm a guest for Emilio. Or
Not
All
me, like
walls?
Carl.
Who's Emilio?
whoa,
Carl.
Emilio the Elio?
Carl Dunwich.
You're going to the front desk?
Yep, and just say, "Oh, I'm here for Carl."
Okay.
Once I give him the clear to do
Alright,
so.
while you're
though.
saying that,
Yes,
you're
yes.
like.
Well, what? No, once he's in, like.
Well, I give him
waiting
the,
for
I
text.
like I'd give him the clear to say to go in because like
Okay.
once he like that happens.
And you're giving this from like the stairwell leading to the roof?
No, I'm gonna just text him once I'm inside the building, inside his apartment.
Oh, you want to be inside of his room or the
Yeah,
apartment?
The
Okay.
apartment.
You get to his room door
Yeah.
and you see it open. And you see a really stressed, greasy-haired IT guy who's got like a big suitcase in his hands. He just gets one look at you and he throws the suitcase at you and starts sprinting down the hallway in the other direction.
I'll double tap his like calves with my silence pistol.
His calves.
Hamstring him.
Separate
Just
the
extend his suffering before you kill him.
Alright, roll mix it up.
Drag him back here,
What is
calfless.
this?
Just meat.
Just ready
This
to
is
talk.
straight up and down
Yeah,
roll.
horrible.
4.
Okay.
Oh man, I just right into the floor.
You have to empty almost the entire clip, but eventually you do
He has
take.
calves.
You might have hit somebody on like a lower floor.
It is silent. It is silence though.
Ah!
And it
goes
is a
down.
semi-auto pistol too. So I'm just like.
Oh my god. All about shooting the knees out and the calves in this campaign.
my
But I got him.
Shoot out his legs.
Make him break his own kneecaps. With a wrench.
Alright.
That really sends a message.
I thought that was fairly
He's like crawling.
generous.
Drag him
Generous?
I'll just like drag him from like the back of the shirt
I didn't
back
have to
into
kill
his
him.
room.
Okay.
He's worse than
Took him out of the fight.
Somebody
Worse than
opens. Somebody opens like a door in the hallway, just like looking out, and sees this, and you see them just close the door quickly behind
Alright.
them.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'll text.
He's in his Catwoman suit anyway.
I have a +1 to stealth. He doesn't see me.
He's probably got his face covered with some kind of
Yeah.
Alright.
mask.
Can't see.
He
me.
just only
While
his
you're-
face is visible.
While you're at the front desk, there's like this like
His mouth is
rapid thumping noise from upstairs, and the guy's just like, and he just goes back to like his crossword puzzle.
I'll give him the clear. Had a bit of trouble, but get up here.
I'm here to see a friend. Can I
Mm-hmm.
can I set up?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
The result would have been probably roughly the same.
Yep.
Alright, I'll go up.
Okay. You come into a hallway that's just riddled with bullets, and there's like a trail of blood leading into a room.
Are there just some calves on the ground?
No, I only shot them once.
There's like
Shot them straight out.
there's
of
like
legs.
some flecks of like pant leg and like
Okay.
some like
Some legs.
some flesh, but yeah, nothing. No calves.
What happened here? I'll go in.
Okay.
Go to the room. Follow the blood trail.
You see a guy just like really in a lot of pain. That you can tell he was probably just dragged in here by your friend.
I'll say Giorgio Demetrius. I mean,
What?
with employee engagement.
Oh my god!
You say your real name, but you say
I was actually saying my fake name, but I did a combo.
you did a combo.
Like what? This should explain it.
The employee of the month.
If you work,
Stop resisting award.
take me to a hospital, man.
First we need answers.
How do you enjoy
All
your
right,
job?
We know you worked with
Ali
Peshwan.
Yeah.
Peshwan.
We know you worked with Peshwan, but who are you working for?
Roll a fast talk.
Could it be hardball?
Yeah.
Okay.
You,
I'll like
Change
put
your-
my thumb in his calf. or
okay, there you go.
something.
That's better.
You're much better at that.
Hey.
10.
Wuxing Corporation. That's who we were gonna sell it to.
Can you spell that for me?
Sure.
Can you use it in a sentence?
All right. WXING.
Whoa, that's not what I was gonna say.
Okay.
WXING.
ING. Yep.
All caps? No, that's right. I got it.
Oh,
You guys are gonna have to kill that whole corporation now.
Yeah.
you guys.
My God.
You won't. Not if it's in that laptop that you're being paid 10 grand to crack
Thank
open.
you.
I'm gonna get paid a lot
Now,
more than
Now, is it true that they don't have what they need for the research to be effective, right?
That's what Peshwan said.
Alright. Well,
You've been a great help.
Yep. Full blooded.
Pop him in the head and move on.
what's he got in his pockets?
Okay, so he's dead, I'm assuming.
Yeah, oh no, I shot him.
Okay.
Sorry.
After reloading.
Yeah. I pulled out my sniper instead.
He's just hearing you reloading your gun after
Oh my god.
Don't worry, you're going to a better
That's
place.
sanity loss,
Oh my
man.
God.
That's brutal. Alright.
Yeah, he was playing Call of Cthulhu.
We did
playing,
not
we're
resolve
playing
a charged
Sprawl.
situation without violence.
Alright.
We didn't do that.
He's got
Put your thumb in his calf.
yeah.
My God.
That was cool.
Alright.
Employee engagement.
That's okay, I got the point.
Yeah, it's all good.
This is all official. It's all on the up and up.
Yeah.
He like literally just has his comm.
Any money sticks?
Cred 6?
Yeah.
No. Not on this person.
Take the call.
Search his room. The comm is just like a tracking thing. We don't really need it for anything.
Well, it might have
It could be
information.
tracked.
Okay, whatever. We should probably go though. It made quite a
we
bit
have
of
the
noise.
information. Do you have a glider?
No. I didn't know this was standard things until
away
until Artemis had one.
It's actually a really awesome concept.
I have a move that I could get there right now too, but
Yeah.
Didn't work out.
it might
You
not
know-
even be worth it.
If you didn't, if you didn't
Why don't we
do
just
that-
leave? Why don't you put
Yeah.
on your regular, take off your crazy
I never
suit.
said I was in my gimp suit.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Oh, alright.
That's for like being
Assume you never
stealthy.
left it.
Just the whole.
You're-
ever
you're-
since
you
that
exist
night.
in your gimp
Yeah.
suit. It's like surgically bonded to your skin.
Should we just leave? I mean, we can probably go to side entrance. Because now that we're in.
His
It's
room
like-
looks like it's been
he was born with
thoroughly
that
like
suit.
stripped of most of its stuff.
Alright, let's just get out of here.
Is
Is
he-
there a exit? Like, is there an exit that's not through the lobby?
Yeah.
You go through the
There's a rear
roof.
stair.
Yeah, let's just go through the rear.
Okay, yeah, that's the way we'll go.
Okay.
Is our Uber waiting? Like we told it should be? No, it probably shouldn't be
Flashback.
waiting. We'll make a new one.
We'll get a new one.
There's okay. You call for an Uber. It arrives along with some squad cars.
Okay. Let's get in the Uber. You
Yeah.
know?
Yep. The guy just waves to you, and he kind of looks at like the police behind him, and they just say, "One moment, sirs. We have reports from Sets.
We did hear some noises on the floor above us, but we didn't see anything.
Okay, roll fast talk.
Oh,
He's gonna see the
Island
smoke
on him.
coming out from like where his
The
pistol out of his
smoking barrel
pistol.
is coming out of his belt.
Yeah.
That's an Artemis roll.
What did you get?
You got 3.
3.
Your hand is just full.
He says, "All right, I'll just need to see both your comms, and then you'll be off to go."
0 comments.
International incident.
How many police are there?
2.
2 police total.
Yep, one squad
2
car.
people.
2 people.
All right. All right. Right here.
Yep. I think I know what's coming.
I pull out my gun.
All right. You intend to let the gun solve the situation?
Yes.
Okay.
0 yen.
It's going to be mixed up. Studs, are you doing the same or?
Yeah. I
Okay.
don't see why I went into this situation.
All right.
You're gonna have to like kidnap that Uber
He's giving you the
driver.
gun eyes. Yeah. Like just.
It's gonna be like collateral or something.
Okay. Since Studs is also assisting, you can both roll straight up mix it ups. It would have been a penalty because they were like watching you like digging in your pockets, so they were like cautious. So
Mixed. Well, it's a 9.
Is it straight up and down or is it meat?
meat.
But that's okay, straight up and down. That's 10. I think that's a success for me.
Okay, and it's Thomas. You got a 9.
Yep.
Okay. This time at this close range and without them running away, he has a lot more success. The guy was like reaching for his gun, and as he got hit by his barrage, like what equipment do you have? Basically, is where this is leading.
An armored vest, goggles.
All right. Your vest takes a shot. It's pretty shot. You're either gonna need to repair it or replace it, but it absorbed the hit.
Hey.
Yep. And now you got 2 dead cops there.
Is the Uber driver still waiting?
Yep.
Let's get in the car.
He says, "Please don't hurt me." He starts giving you like a long list of reasons why you shouldn't kill him.
We're not gonna
Just
kill
take
us,
us to our
Yeah,
destination.
just take us to our destination.
Okay.
Cool.
He does so.
Yeah, let's leave him like an extra tip. Say,
Here's the.
Give him like 1,000
yeah,
credits.
give him 1,000 credits and say, you didn't pick us up tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll drop the 1,000 credit.
Alright, back to the club.
Damn it!
You've
I
got
wouldn't go to a bar
now
like
you
that.
don't like you don't necessarily
Go central.
comprehend it, but you have everything organized on that laptop. You can see it's clearly the schematic and design for the CMRS bio like implant. It's
Like this is important shit.
you wouldn't know necessarily like how new
Well,
or
it
cutting
looks
edge.
complicated.
Oh yeah.
And I downloaded it.
Okay.
What have I done?
Good.
Given some random.
Here you go.
Is there anything else on the laptop then that's notable, or is it?
It's a work computer, so
Okay.
that was pretty much all it was working on. So
All right. I got in. There's some like schematics and stuff.
Okay, don't look at them.
Okay. That'll be 10 grand then.
Yep, that'll finish our transaction.
All right.
what a payday for good.
Easy money.
So, are you looking for regular work?
At this kind of rate?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
There'll be rates.
There will be.
Not that I
That's
know.
that means nothing.
I give him a knowing nod.
Well, if you need any more help, I'll be here.
Yes, here's my. Well, you have my com.
Yeah.
Me and my team are expecting to leave Egypt. Is that something you'd be all right working with, or without?
I could use some new locales.
Well, Doug, welcome to the team.
You see that coming at you.
He's putting out his feelers. Yeah, he's putting out his feelers. I'll very gingerly shake it.
Alright.
Alright. And as soon as he leaves, I'll message my contact, the Sons of the Pyramid.
You have a contact with the Sons of the Pyramids?
I can't imagine I wouldn't. They're anti-corp, and I've
Yep.
been hanging around in Cairo.
You can declare a contact.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can go up to like a trusted officer.
All right.
Would you like to make him a trusted officer?
Sure.
Okay.
Ahmed Fadlan.
Ahmed Falan?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you tell him?
Tell him I've got some corp data and Sons might be interested in.
Okay, he suggests that you come to their meeting at the pyramids tonight, or if you prefer, they can accommodate a different location. You said, depending on how big this is, though, it could give you an introduction with the leader of the organization. So that's why he suggests the pyramids.
I'm not planning on sticking around for too long, so you can come to this bar.
No problem. He says, I can be there in an hour.
I'll be.
Okay.
What have I done?
You made me some money.
Giving you nothing. Should give you the privilege of looking at this data.
Alright. Phil, mission accomplished. As far as you understand.
I let the team know as well.
Okay.
So he didn't tell you. Well, we got the corp that he was contacting. Anybody else want to know where this guy's family was? And where was he flying to? China.
Yeah. Yeah. So I get that.
I'll
information
Google XW Zing.
Wuxing?
Yeah, what do I see about them? Like, what's just
He
public knowledge?
related.
WUXI.
Was this
It was
Wu-
just WXING.
No, it's
so
WU.
WUX. Okay.
WU.
WU.
future.
It's a big old corp.
Yep.
Wujing.
Headquarters in Hong Kong. Finance, shipping, agriculture, chemicals, and consumer goods.
Okay. Sure enough, they're in China.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's everything we need. I think this mission is done.
Pack it up. Let's fly out of here. I guess.
Yeah. Should we do anything with that? I mean, we can just tell.
I mean, you're officially to report to Naismith, remember.
Even was that on Vanderfleet's orders? She told us to report to him.
Naismith, Vanderfleet doesn't know anything about the mission.
Right.
Even
Naismith will want this.
Naismith?
He'll want this laptop.
He's your guy. And you can
He's the
tell
one
her
that-
how things go with Naismith, and she'll try to make things right, but he is who you report to.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Alright, well then we go to him.
yeah. Give him a call.
I mean, unless you thought like Naismith was compromised or anything like that, then that would be
No.
Yeah, I
that'd be a
guess
matter for above her
Yeah.
her jurisdiction. All right.
I give Naismith a call.
Davidson.
The mission is complete. We have the data. The insiders are destroyed.
Who were they?
I let him know who they were.
Okay. He says, yeah, I heard the authorities found Peshwan.
Yep.
And he says, Dunwich is late for a shift, so
He'll be late for a while.
he says,
So he's coming?
okay, yeah, they'll find him. Do you have any evidence or?
I've got Peshwan's com, and I've got his laptop with the data.
Excellent.
Where do you want to hand off?
We'll come to the campus.
Okay.
And we also know who he was sending the data to.
Excellent.
Yes.
Be good to know who's been taking a more keen interest in our research.
Cool.
Cool. See you there.
All right. You arrive. Just you.
Either guys want to be there?
Yeah.
The full squad.
Sure.
Okay.
Do you want to be sniping nearby in case something goes
No.
wrong?
I don't
So
think
I don't pokes his head out.
yeah. If I see a head,
Yeah.
Take me out. Take Thomas out. Take you guy out. Take
Whoever's
Brett
head
out.
pops out.
when my eye is down that scope, I can't help but shoot heads.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The moment you get in the parking garage, there's like two of the security who just say, "We'll be escorting you to meet with Naismith."
Excellent.
Do you go with them?
Yep.
Well,
Okay.
hold up. I thought. Are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not actually sniping. I have no reason not to trust them.
No, it's kind of weird that they're escorting security.
Assess. It's a good time for an assess.
Okay.
What vibe do I get from these guys? What's the modifier on that?
Edge.
8.
Okay, you can ask one question.
Do you have it up? Do you have it up by chance?
I can get it pretty quick.
Who's really in control?
Yeah.
That's always
It's the only
Dangerous.
question you need
It's
to
the
ask.
most dangerous question of all.
after this mission. We are no longer going to work for corporations if this guy's lying to us.
I mean,
Okay.
just because he's lying doesn't mean the whole
Here you
corp
go.
is bad. But the whole corp is bad, of course.
Now remember, depending on a question that you asked, you could invite danger that wasn't there.
What?
So
yeah, like what's,
be careful what question you ask.
what do I not notice?
Yeah.
What's hiding here?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the bomb?
Alternatively, you could receive a very harmless answer in response, depending on. Yep. So.
There's a lot of power in your hands, Tom.
What is the biggest threat? Hold on.
Because that's going to be the security guards probably, unless there's somebody hiding in the bushes.
What potential complication do you need to be wary of?
Okay.
Now there's a potential complication.
Who was it that was our actual boss warned us that he could like
Yeah.
be a dick?
Flashback.
Yeah. You could. Naismith might take more credit than is due him, but you don't sense any impending like doom or anything.
Okay.
All right.
Maybe it's just safety escort.
Everyone else comfortable to go with the guards?
See, come on, stuff.
Okay. Go up the elevator all the way to the top of the pyramid. You're brought into the director's office. And the director is sitting at her desk. Naismith is on the other side. You see Yusuf Ghazi there, who is still wearing his stained shirt. He hasn't had a chance to go home and change it.
At least Artemis did something.
He says,
He
well,
gave his phone to some Egyptians.
well, gentlemen,
That's true.
the director is fully acquainted with the your mission, as well as my official role with the corporation. He says you have the files.
I laid the laptop
Okay.
and set the comm next to it.
All right. Their IT department head immediately starts looking at the laptop. There's a researcher there as well, and they take a few minutes looking it over, and Naismith just asks for your patience. They give like head nods, and they take away the laptop. So then you said you've eliminated the insiders,
Yes.
Yes.
and now please describe those events to us as clearly as you can. The narrative of the what happened here.
It's a hell of a story.
It's it's almost
I mean, we know you did what you had to do as far as eliminating the insiders, but more as their involvement in what you know of their duplicity.
well as far as what was his name? Carl.
So there's Carl Dunwich, the IT guy,
He brought
and
down.
Ali Peshwan, the head researcher.
So Dunwich.
Yeah, any of you can talk at any given time. It's
Okay.
not all on Phil here.
I'll leave it to my cohorts here.
Okay.
All right. Well, Carl Dunwich brought down the ice, and Peshwan sent part of the file to Wu Jing for the promise of great pay. He was supposed to deliver the rest of the program in person.
That seems reasonable. Corporate defections are a way to skip a few steps jumping up the ladder.
He wasn't engaged enough.
What?
I say that with a straight face.
He says, did he give a reason for his own, or for his motivations apart from that, or is that pretty much it?
It seemed like he felt like he wasn't
Being
appreciated enough, I guess. He wanted to be compensated for more of his work. And he felt that, I guess, the other corporation would have done.
And Dunwich was just a necessary partner in this to bring down the ice.
Honestly, I don't think we got Dunwich's reasoning necessarily.
I'm
He
not-
was guilty, and I think
All right.
At that point,
I don't think he was quite as aware of the risks as he may have been led to believe.
Very good. Well, and as far as you know, this is important. No other parties were able to obtain this information. The data, that is.
Not
We
in
don't
so
believe
far. No, we don't believe that.
Good. Excellent.
Gonna 2 months down the road, we just get taken out
Yeah.
by corporate assassins.
You don't even have to fast talk because you don't know what.
Yeah,
gonna
it's
get.
like
Yep.
no, I
That's
have no
great.
reason to believe that.
Okay. And
Trustworthy
now
corporate contact.
our security head, Paul Wells, he's been convinced from the start that this had something to do with the Sons of the Pyramids.
Really?
Did you have anything? Did you uncover anything in your investigation to lead you to believe that they played an integral role in this incident?
Not
Look
yet.
over.
We'll find.
Wait, didn't we definitely know Ghazi is involved in the Sons of the Pyramid?
no.
It wasn't really to the scheme.
God, no, we don't know that.
Ghazi's
no.
there, so
Oh,
that would
yeah.
take some.
Yeah.
Gazi, he was in.
This stained motherfucker.
Yeah.
That was
No,
right.
Ollie seemed to be a sympathizer
Yes,
to them, but as far as his plot towards
Seemed mostly to be a
them,
Chinese job.
it seemed more about money than it was about
Politics, radicalism.
he kind of laughed off the comment about questioning him on the sole reason that he was a sympathizer. So I don't think that was his main reasoning behind it.
There's one other thing. They turn on a monitor, and it shows footage of Artemis at this apartment from police scans. Because now we understand this is a member of your team.
Was a
No,
member
no
of-
longer.
Fall guy.
He's
Yes.
been
Well, he's already been disavowed from the corporation. He was never at any time an employee.
This is good.
They say, we don't know the circumstances that led to this confrontation, but we want to caution you that, and this is Naismith talking, that this is not how we want to conduct operations, if possible.
Well, he has been removed from the team, so
He
won't
was,
be around in the future.
Been removed from life.
He went rogue.
All right.
We tried to stop him. We're like, there has to be another way.
Now
See, Bert was right. The fall guy.
Well, at this point, you're already dead.
Yeah.
He suggested that we kill you and
That
make
was a
you the
little
fall
much.
guy.
That was a little much.
I have a feeling that whoever we bring on next to this team is going to be a lot more stable.
All right.
He's already sold the
All right. So
Reaching out.
you can roll get paid. You get to add 2. There are 2 segments left on the mission
Time
clock.
to get paid.
13.
All right.
What?
Add 2.
You get to
Oh,
choose
13.
3 from the following list. It's not a setup or ambush. Then they just. Alright. You are paid in full. The meeting does not attract the attention of outside parties. The employer is identifiable, which is a freebie because that's a benefit of running for a court. You learn something from the mission. Everyone marks experience. I mean, you'll get to mark experience for various things, so this would just be a bonus XP.
The first 3 are always the best.
First 2 are obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what were those? Not
That's
getting
painful,
killed.
not a trap.
Yeah.
And then there was not draw attention.
Yeah.
Which is also good.
Yep.
Get paid
What
in
if it's
full.
good? What if it's good attention? Don't we want that?
Well,
Well,
I'm
no,
not
it would-
involved in
It
this,
would.
so.
It would never be a benefit
Oh,
not
okay.
choosing
because,
that.
yeah, sure, that one then, because if we ever have to go undercover, you don't want to be
Not a trap, not draw attention, and
paid in full.
paid in full.
I'm down with that.
Okay. Good. Well, we've got the files. You've eliminated the insiders, and to your knowledge, there was no one else in the organization that was compromised.
Yep.
Okay. And you've identified Wuxing Corporation as the intended recipient of the data.
Yeah, pretty complete list of things here.
Okay. And then there's Mert's present too.
Oh yeah,
So
Mertz.
he'll.
He's a vapor right now.
Okay. Well, the Naismith is going to write a letter of recommendation, an email of recommendation for your team. With just a few reservations about, they still have areas of growth as far as like collateral damage and areas of that.
Has been removed.
But it is still a recommendation.
All right.
These are some corporate stooges.
And
I think you can take down Corp.
each of you can add 50,000 to your credits.
I got paid 30,000
And you
for
have
like an hour in a bar.
no chance of danger or anything of that nature. Yep. All right. Then we'll quick jump to Gug. Your Pyramid's contact arrives.
Okay.
He's seems to be very interested by this news that you've buzzed. He orders you both a drink.
Nice.
And then says, "Well, what do you have for me today?"
I'll have like a little preview on the comm.
Okay.
Show them. This is top level corporate R&D. Super secretive stuff.
He doesn't need that long to look at it to know that it looks legit.
I'm offering the Suns first chance to buy.
Of course we are interested. That goes without saying.
Next we go to Wuxi.
I wouldn't sell to a corp.
Okay. He's a contact.
He is.
So I'll let his offer to you be a hit the street move. So you can roll an additional +1 because he knows it's a unique opportunity.
Is that style?
Yep.
Okay, that's 0.
Yeah.
So that's 9.
Okay.
So
Hit the street.
terrible.
Okay.
We'll have to make a decision to kill him at some point, or the
Okay.
corporation, because of this.
Pay. You're gonna have to choose 2 of these. So listen
Okay.
carefully. A little less pay.
Alright.
Gonna take some time for you to get paid.
Ooh.
Attract unwanted attention, or you will be in debt to the Sons of the Pyramids in some way, or like you'll never go back to them unless you like do a favor for them again.
I want to get paid now.
Okay, so you don't pick that one.
And there was one that was draw attention, right? Or something.
Yeah, but
I don't want.
so
I don't want it.
so it's a little less pay, and the Sons of the Pyramids are going to want a favor if you want to come to them again,
Right.
because you'll just never go back to them. Okay, right. All right. He says, well, a lot of the time we're forced to offer non-liquid payments, but I know you've always been.
I'm very liquid.
Yes, you're a favor of the credits.
I am liquid.
And I'll give you pretty much the maximum I was authorized to give. He shows you a cred stick, and on the cred stick is 150,000 credits.
You have a deal, my friend.
Okay. He shakes your hand, and in that the little data pad is passed,
Okay.
and you have the cred stick in your hand at the end of it.
Nice.
You see, he just did this little, and he says,
Now I just copied the data.
right.
I mean, I didn't give it all to him.
No, I know. You gave him.
You just sell it all over the world as free.
Right.
Eventually, it runs out of value.
Okay.
Once everyone has it.
There will be a few trades, I'm sure.
All right.
All right, 150.
He
That's some
he
good
says,
money, huh?
Just sell it every
says,
single
now
session.
what does a man like you plan to spend that money on?
Ooh. Maybe a robot woman.
He just smiles and takes a little while sitting with you.
In character, out of character.
Yeah, finishes his drink and then bids you farewell.
That's all he wanted to know.
All right. We're gonna go to end of session now because you completed a mission. So we'll look at XP.
5,000 each.
Yeah.
Minus Artemis. He doesn't get
Damn,
any.
they got a lot of boxes here to fill.
Yeah.
I'm about to fill all of them.
Were they always this many?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, did
It
it
was
get
always
less
10.
later?
No, it was
Oh.
always 10 to
Huh.
gain a new thing.
What level do you have to be to retire?
To get like
Quite a bit.
8 levels or something like
Did
that.
we ever get that far?
Yeah, I think
I
somebody
swore
did.
we legitimately retired once. Flex Johnson, I'm pretty sure.
I think he did retire.
Yeah, maybe.
Like I think
I think he could have, but he chose to go to space one last time.
Maybe
And that was a bad
Yeah.
everybody
That was a
everybody except for
One
Rob
last
had-
time, one way or another.
But I thought he had the chance
Okay.
to.
He was doling out the XP.
It was like a 10 plus session campaign.
Yeah.
Guys just love Sprawl so much.
It's the best.
Alright, let's look at all of your. So you've each got something on your character sheet for marking experience.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The moment everyone accepted the mission, that was marking your first experience. So get your tallies started.
Woo.
One.
Where does Gug fall on this?
Gug, you're just gonna get 2 as far as mission XP goes.
Okay.
You guys did fulfill all 3 objectives, so that's 1 XP for each of those.
Oh my. Yeah.
You said 3?
Yep. And you completed your first B level job as categorized by the corporate system, so that's another XP.
Oh, like halfway there.
Oh my
Yep.
God.
Links. Here we go. So you guys have picked links already, right?
Directives?
No, these aren't directives.
I don't think we did anything with links.
These are. I was going through mission directives here. And you didn't pick the extra XP, so these would be personal directives. So you can review those.
When I put the advice of Artemis ahead of the mission, market experience.
I don't know if you ever did that.
I don't think you gave any advice.
No.
I don't have those filled in.
I didn't.
If
Well,
I would
I can start
if
filling
I
some
would
in,
have
but
went
they
with you to that apartment building,
Yeah.
then maybe.
That maybe. You'd probably be
But I
dead,
didn't. Yeah.
So.
All right. You know what? I'm very tempted to just do a milestone system.
Oh, rather than
Then XP, yeah. Mainly because, I mean, we didn't really communicate about that looking back as much as we should have at the start, because I know Studs is looking at his blank, like, directives right now. And that
Staring at him.
yeah,
I don't even know what I would put.
yeah, no, so that's,
I didn't do any of these.
When you membership. Wait, what? That's what it
When
says.
your membership?
No, mine says when you membership.
These sheets are
Let
rough
me
right
see
now.
that.
I know. I'm sorry.
they're alternative sheets.
all right. No, I'm just, you can all take a basic advance. We're just gonna do it that way.
1 XP or
No, basic advance.
A whole
forget
level up?
forget the XP for now. I'm
Even
gonna find different.
Gug?
Gug.
Hold up.
Gug.
Hold up.
Gug, you can burn 50,000 of that money into like a matrix chip that you put in your brain to give you like the experience needed.
Well, let me look at what I would get.
All right,
what's a basic advance?
here's the list.
Yeah.
You can give +1 to any of your stats, but you can't do it above +2. So you could get a stat. You get a stat increase. You could choose another move from your playbook. You can do that up to 3 times. You can choose a move from another playbook. You can do that up to twice.
About that.
So yeah, stat increase, move from another playbook, or another move from your playbook.
Is this my playbook?
Alright,
that's
I'll
all
take
the
that.
moves are the these moves are your playbook. These
Plus
are
1 to a
all
stat.
everyone
It's
else's
worth
playbook.
50,000.
So you could try. You could just grab something from someone else. Take a move from someone's playbook.
And now here's the thing: if you look at this, see how they actually have them listed where it's like you can do this twice, you can do this 3 times. So I'm actually gonna say if you ever increase it as a basic advance, that you can only do it just the 1 time for that stat, because they intended that you can't, like, you're gonna pick all of these once, so you won't be able to like take a -2 all the way to a +2 slowly over time.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay. So you'll just keep track of what you pick each time you advance.
I have to look up what's in killer playbook.
Think you're some kind of killer.
I will be. I actually did. I didn't do any violence this whole time. I didn't know.
Just wish
You somehow kept your hands clean.
I I basically, yeah, I
You're
did.
supposed to help me live, but
I tried.
You kept driving.
I kept driving. I couldn't get to you in time.
oh god.
I got. By the time I got to you, you'd already been stripped naked.
We got to do more.
Going out
We got to
with
do more
Mangging.
recruiting next time.
What
So I'm
was
gonna be extra good at recruiting next time if we.
Oh yeah, we were gonna hire crews to do all our work.
Yeah, I'll be able to hire a reliable team of up to 5.
That's awesome.
Wait,
That's better than I can say of us.
That is
Oh.
better than us.
Oh, is
I
that
was
good?
going.
Are you
I was going to
soldier
take. I was going to take Mother Duck. When you infiltrate a location, get your team in as well.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, and then
It's hard to explain.
at the start of, I've got most of the next job planned for the corp. So if you guys are still, I mean, I'm assuming the core group's still interested in running for Lionel.
See no reason not to. at the
Yeah,
moment.
so
Yeah.
I think if you're okay with Gug being kind of your like contractor, unofficial 5th member, then I think that'll be good because I think that's going to be a fun run. It'll be different from this one, that's for sure.
Just keep it hidden from me.
That you're yeah, well, it'll be.
Go ahead.
It's going to be more challenging for them to keep it hidden, this
Yeah.
one hidden from you. So we'll
I
see
think,
how it
yeah, I
goes.
think that'll be pretty. That'll be hard.
Or if Gug will just be like, all right, I'll keep running with you guys, and then keep finding this little duplicitous
Yeah, I mean, I'm
thing.
probably gonna sabotage the core while we're running.
Slowly.
Sadly, we're gonna have to. At some point during this campaign, if we make it that far, we're gonna have to find. We're gonna. Make
Something's
a
got to
decision.
give. Something's got to get right.
There's gonna be a
right, yeah.
decision that's going to have to get made, which will be interesting.
Yeah.
We'll see how much of a friend Doug has become to us, or if we just kill
I mean, you
him.
guys paid pretty well. So
I
that's
mean, he
good.
paid you pretty well.
Hold on.
He can continue to pay you out while I don't give a shit. It's his credit.
I got 180,000 credits while sitting in my favorite bar.
It's more than that.
My God.
Yeah.
Yep.
He still has more credits than us, so
So-
he spent 50,000
Yeah.
Yep.
to level up.
The mission clock, if it would have left midnight, that would have been the worst case scenario, where either Peshwa and Dunwich would arrive in Hong Kong. But, I mean, obviously, you altered it. You prevented it from getting that far.
So he really was a Szechuan.
Just him and P.F. Chang were just up to
Yeah.
something.
Good.
When
Whenever-
Szechuan and P.F. Chang get together,
Trouble.
delicious.
Delicious.
My God.